production team.
First of all, I'm doing that.
Okay, let me just turn off all my notifications. How do we do that? Like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Look, it's a little bit. Now it's crooked. Yeah, I think that's better.
Is it high enough?
It is. Good morning, Megan and Frank. Good morning from Kelowna. I was just in your neck of the woods. Should we turn, I think I would better check volume because I know I turn it down quite a bit. Yeah, crank it up. Crank it up.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Happy National Dog Day.
And apparently National Burger Day. Thank you for planning dinner.
This pot, does it look really weird? It's way over, but I'm used to it being the other side.
I know, it's throwing me off because normally, I know. Should we spin it around? Because we're all like screwed up. Whoa.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
It's locked.
That's okay, but we could oh, I see.
I think on YouTube did you lock orientation?
Yeah, I always do so things don't spin.
Yeah. Which is where?
Oh, now it's unlocked.
I think for YouTube.
Okay. Oh, they lock it. Okay.
That's okay.
I will do my best to look the other way. Eee. I'm already annoying myself. Coffee first.
National Burger Day.
National Burger Day, National Dog Day. I should give my dog a burger.
Has everyone been well? 3 weeks went by.
I know we always say, oh, it seems like we just did this, but for me this time, it seems like a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it's been a long time.
Okay.
So,
has anyone been watching Family Game Fight?
no, I still
Dak
haven't,
Shepard
but
and
I
Kristen
love
Bell.
them.
Let me tell you, those two are a force.
Is it the game show that we want to be on?
Yes.
Sign me up. It is my secret wish to be on a game show.
I'm going to put this up a touch higher.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yes. I mean, if only we plant, like, honestly, we hit record, we hit go live, then we worry about how things look.
Well,
if you're doing that, you might as well switch it around too, right?
I think we have to stop.
Oh, really? Okay.
Right?
Just loosen the clamp and move the...
Well, if I go like this, it tells you it's locked. Right?
Yeah.
Because YouTube has locked it while you're filming.
Right.
So
Okay.
if we do that, I'd have to shut it off.
Oh, no, don't shut it off. I just meant like physically move the iPad, like take it, unclamp it. Oh, but even so, it won't work.
It will not work.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it, finally. First time watching you live. Woohoo!
Does it feel far away?
That's what she said, woohoo, not me.
Yeah.
Does it feel far away? No. I don't think so. Do you feel far away?
Wearing jeans.
Wearing jeans.
They're actually like leggings. They're so comfortable.
Can I just say, I can't remember the last time I wore pants with a real waistband. It's always been like, even the things that look like jeans are not. Like I pull them on. They're not a...
Did I put it up high enough? Because I'm really high.
If you don't like it, move it the way you like it.
Like my hair's out of the screen.
Well, we can't have your hair not there.
Can this be more unprofessional?
No. And I just love it when people ask us for tips on how to do a proper recording. Oh no, you're gonna need to find somebody else.
How to not do
No more waistbands or underwire. Ooh, that's a good call.
You guys,
that's a good call.
I am wearing it looks like a bra with no underwire.
Did you buy the one that's always popping up on my Instagram ad? I'm so tempted every time I see it.
Now it will. No, it was just at Walmart. But my boobies aren't big enough to be all that concerning. I'm a B. Small B.
Stop bragging.
Right?
Yes, I used to, I used to be when I was like 14.
Right. Right.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. Will we ever wear dresses again or nylons? Nylons? Hell no.
I don't hate a tight.
I like tights.
Yes.
Because they're thick and they're kind of like a good jegging.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
Nylons? Oh, wow. If I have to go somewhere to wear nylons, I'm not that fancy.
You guys, I am going to tell you the temperature. It is really nice.
Oh my gosh.
Sweater weather.
I've been waiting for this time. My husband's all sad because our weather has
know.
changed. He'll come home and say, "Oh, it was so chilly today." I'll be like, "It was so chilly today."
Feels like 11 Celsius. It's glorious.
It's my favorite.
I mean, summer's coming to a close, which I'm not loving, but the weather switch.
Our weather in Alberta, this is super common. Middle to end of August, all of a sudden you wake up and it's like a completely different season.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a little sad because it's before the kids go back to school. So it's technically summer. But I am never ever sad to see that day come.
Oh my
Never.
gosh.
So Jodi brought supplies.
This is the shaken espresso oat milk cold latte.
They shake it?
Well, it's called that. Yeah, they really shake it. It's really foamy.
I'll have to try it.
It's amazing.
And I have to say, there's people out there like still in smoking hot weather.
Yes.
Super hot. I mean, that's
Yes.
normal.
Yeah.
It's not super normal here for that.
I mean, this is going to go on. It's going to be beautiful for quite a while. I love
Oh,
it.
I love fall. I mean, to me, the earlier it comes by, and hopefully the longer it lasts.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
So 3 weeks. You were in Kelowna.
Well, not quite in Kelowna.
Oh.
If for people in that area, it's in between Vernon and Kelowna, on Lake Kalamalka.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like quiet, gorgeous mountains, blue
Smoking
water.
hot?
No. Hottest day we had was 25.
Oh my gosh. I love
So, again, I feel like I've had some great weather mojo, but very local to that, there's awful fires raging. And I don't know why we didn't see a lot of that smoke. We had one kind of smoky day, but it's horrible right now. There are people
that. Yeah.
losing homes.
It's awful.
And it's terrible. So I'm sure they're anxious to see rain and cold weather, and they actually don't think these fires will be put out until winter. Like until the weather physically puts them out. They're controlling, supposedly, but it's a really tough time right now for a lot of people over there.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed with the weather change? My arthritis. I'm getting
Your joints are achy?
psoriatic arthritis.
That's hard.
And
Jodi.
my hands, you guys, I could not knit. I had to lay them flat, and I had to take 3 extra strength Tylenol.
Jodi, that's really bad. You
Yes.
could get some.
It was on when the weather changed from Friday to Saturday when we got that like the stormy, rainy weather was coming.
Yeah.
They were just ached like nothing else I've
Well,
felt.
I think a lot of people feel that ache in their bones
Oh my gosh.
and migraines and all those kind of things. But are you gonna? Do you see
I'm
someone
gonna have
for that?
to.
feel
I
like-
go for a physical next week. I'm gonna have to go to a rheumatoid,
Yeah. Like my leotard.
some sort of doctor that specializes in that.
Yes.
But
Because I think there's a lot of ways to help control it. Like, don't suffer.
it threw me for a loop. I've never had that.
Yeah. We do have arthritis, a lot of arthritis in our family.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah, and then add that psoriatic arthritis on top. Jeez Louise.
So
Anyway,
that's directly related to psoriasis?
huge issues. Yeah.
Really?
Okay. What else has been going on? Oh, Maddie.
Not much.
Maddie starts high school this year.
That's crazy.
So today she goes for her ID card and her schedule.
Little orientation, like she can poke around the school if she
Yes.
wants. Okay, another quick fun story. Tell everybody what happened Sunday night. You were
Sorry.
so frazzled when I saw you Monday morning. I felt so
I
bad.
was so frazzled. So Shane and Maddie came back from London, Ontario.
So they flew out to visit family.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were 2 hours late leaving London, so you kind of already know you're going to miss your connection in Calgary, which they did.
That's a bummer.
By the time they got off their flight at 8 o'clock in the evening, there was one more flight at 11, totally full. They couldn't get them out till the next day at 1:45. There was no cars to rent.
That's
to drive
a whole
home.
problem these days.
Yes.
Good morning, gay.
So I get in the car at 9:30. Gonna drive to Calgary. It's a 3-hour drive. No problem, right? Your family needs to be picked
But
up.
it's dark. By dark,
And-
9:30, it's dark.
And starting to be not great weather.
Yeah, I actually hate highway driving at night
Right.
myself.
So by the time I get past our airport, like Nisku, like half an hour in, I'm thinking, I'm gonna get them in an Uber There's a city Red Deer in the middle of Calgary and
Yeah.
Edmonton. I thought if
They
they,
can meet you
meet me
halfway.
there, right?
Yeah.
But while I was driving, you guys, it was pitch black because our sun is
By
setting
yourself.
at 9 o'clock. By myself, fog,
No, forget it.
rain, lightning, you guys.
And they couldn't stay overnight.
There was no hotels. Yes, they could have gone farther into. Shane had to work.
That's what I mean. They should have been getting home.
Yes. So it was like I white knuckled. Okay.
That's terrible.
Yes. Okay. And then okay, it's called Gasoline Alley, where it's a main thing by Red Deer, where there's a huge strip of gas stations and restaurants, one coming east, one coming north, one coming south.
Right.
So they were obviously heading north.
Yeah.
So I have to go through this. They call it Gasoline Alley, up and across at the end and back.
Right.
I get to the end, complete construction.
No.
You cannot get over.
So you had to go down the highway and figure out a way to come back?
I stopped and reversed. You guys. It was like
No rule following.
no, but then you had to go all the way behind the Gasoline Alley and further back, like backtrack.
Shit show.
I was
Way to go.
I was so glad when I got to the McDonald's.
No kidding. Give the car to your husband, let him drive home.
So by the time we got home, it was like 1:30, and then you're in to sleep, and then it's get up to
and then
work
how
Monday
do you
morning.
sleep? Like you're all adrenaline. I would be
home.
all adrenaline. Crazy.
Yeah.
That's a huge bummer.
Anyway, they're home.
That was nuts.
Look at the bags under my eyes. Hello, luggage. Nice to meet you.
I won't tell you all my terrible sleep stories, but
not
that's the reason. That
Oh.
is the reason.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
LOL, ladies, you have to show up for what? What did she say?
I don't know.
That's for Lola's class.
Oh, that is so. Yeah. Yes, we do. We're going to be making a special appearance on Career Day in Lola's Play School, kindergarten.
That would just be a hoot. That would
is
be
so funny.
hilarious. Thank you
Okay.
for coming and joining us this morning or this afternoon or wherever you happen
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
And listen to us
She talked
babble
about us
on.
again. Okay, so I have to talk to Adela because
Good morning, Janet.
I feel like they need to be like Lola Bean Escapades, like her own Instagram. Like I
Right.
feel like. Anyway,
Well,
does she need a manager?
right.
Yeah.
Don't hire Jodi for that job.
Don't hire me, but I'll point you in
Jodi's
a
got
direction.
all the ideas.
Yes, go. Get a manager now. Go.
We need a Grocery Girls Instagram. Awesome. Have
Go.
fun with that.
How about a Facebook? And then that was my job.
Oh, Facebook.
And then we canceled.
Great.
You know, do you know what you can do? You
Facebook.
can link it so any post you do on Instagram automatically goes there.
I know you can do that. And then you have to answer comment. I don't even have. I don't even.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to even answer the emails.
I actually don't go on Facebook ever, so I don't feel like adding one more thing.
Oh my God,
If
it
you
was
would like to, be my guest. That's
so
totally fine.
funny. There was an email yesterday. I'm not going to say what it was. I mean, it's not ridiculous, but the gist of it is this lady kind of snapped at us, and I kind of just snapped back. And then Tracie did another reply that was so much
Well, because the
nicer.
lady came back again.
Yeah. I thought
Yeah.
she was really rude.
I thought she was really rude too.
My answer could have been nicer.
It was the exact same tone that was received. Let me tell you.
Which is not professional.
No, I'm glad
But I
we're
fe-
all aware of that. No, I didn't have an issue either way. I just wonder why people, and this is true of everything, social media, comments below
Yeah.
videos, all of that stuff, why people go out of their way to spread a little bit of pissy.
Why to be a fucking asshole?
Well, that too. But, and, you do get a lot of that, and it's always overlooked. It's always, always, always overlooked. And now I think you have to think she's got something going on she's upset about, but
Right, you got to think what's...
I don't need your nasty. Keep your nasty to yourself. Right?
I thought yours was much nicer than mine.
Well, I sent a link. She said, you don't have this. And I was like, here's the link. And
yeah.
please,
That's right, Gay. I should have just deleted it. Whatever.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it wasn't really rude. I
no,
just said...
it wasn't super bad, but it was, I get ya. Anyway, be nice. That's the thing. If you're dropping into someone's inbox or adding a comment, it's okay to be contradictory. You don't have to agree on things. But I think the whole tone of being mean and nasty is totally counterproductive.
Yeah.
right? Like, how are you?
Yeah.
How does that help anybody?
Yeah.
It's okay to not agree.
It feels good sometimes to be. That's all. It just felt good.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Oregon and Southern California. I saw somebody that said, hello from Farmer's Daughter's Fibers.
Hello.
So, hello, the Montana ladies and gentlemen.
God, that's a little place of heaven.
Gosh, I can't believe we just told people we were so rude. Anyway, it happens. Who isn't? Who doesn't?
Look at, I've fallen down a
Jodi,
DK sock
this-
tube.
That's all of it. So good.
Oh, your phone's here. Were you looking for your phone?
Oh, Jode. I
have
would have
it
been at some
buried.
point. Oh, look. Exciting.
Although I did cast on a sweater, which you guys, wow.
You cast on a sweater.
I cast
Jodi.
on a sweater.
Okay, we were away for a bit. The car ride I went on was 11 hours one way. So I don't know what my husband, he likes to drive on road trips and stuff. And I was like, whoop, whoop.
Shane
whoop.
would not have me drive.
Snacks, knitting,
Yes.
done. So I have knitting to share.
What do you listen to? Audiobook?
Well, going on the way, I don't actually do a lot of audio. Like, I didn't realize you had to download the whole audiobook.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so not good.
Yeah.
So we actually did listen to the new Stephen King book called Billy Summers.
Was it good?
Yes.
I got it for Shane.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not horror. Like,
Yeah.
Stephen King's just an amazing storyteller. I haven't finished it yet because the whole way back, it wasn't enough to finish it. So my husband's finishing the reading. Now we have audio and
Yeah.
the Kindle version.
Yeah.
So he'll finish the book, one of his favorite authors. But on the way down, we just listened to tons of music.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking to myself later, like, okay, we've been married 30 years. We've been together 33 years, 32 years. We're not talking, like, we were enjoying the music and chatting, but it wasn't like nonstop talk.
No,
right?
that's like Shane and I. Like I love to sit in the silence and just be close
And
to
we're,
your...
commenting on areas we're going through because I don't remember driving that way. Our parents took us to that
Yeah.
same location as kids, but I didn't remember.
Was it so beautiful?
Yes, but literally the middle of nowhere.
Really?
So when I arrived at where we were going, I had these there was some texts from Jodi and a friend, and they were like, "Oh, she's too whatever to answer." Well, I was in the middle of nowhere with no cell service,
Yeah.
so I wasn't getting texts. But it was really, really, really a nice break. We didn't go for very long, but it was very spur of the moment, not planned.
Doesn't it just add like it rejuvenates you?
Oh my gosh, just even a change of scenery. I don't care if you go an hour from your house or, you take a big trip. It is just nice to get out of your
Don't judge, I got
ordinary. I thought one of those was for me.
No.
And Jodi's like, chug a lug.
Okay, but you know what, you guys? Let me just say this. This ice is melted. It's half ice. So it's not
It's
really
true.
like if you take out the ice, it's half a drink.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so great. It was so great to visit with these family that had
Yes.
moved. They are in a great spot. You get up every day, you make your coffee, you sit outside, you take your knit. It was just the best.
Oh my god.
It was the best.
It looked amazing.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then we would, barbecue every night.
Did
It
you
was-
cook? Did you help?
Well, Jeff's brother's an awesome cook. So
Is he?
would cook, and we cooked one night. We took Alberta beef. We did a nice steak barbecue.
Oh, nice.
We went out for dinner one night. We ordered from this really cool little Italian place with a forno oven, kind of like Famoso, but it's
Oh.
a tiny little.
Yep.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. We had a ball, and it's
Yeah.
a lot to be someone's house guest.
I feel
Isn't
like
it?
It is, but I feel like we'd be super good house guests.
Well,
consider it.
We have an open invitation, so apparently we were good house guests.
Yeah, there you go.
But they're amazing hosts.
The last place I went to didn't say I could come back.
Well, there you go. There's your
They gave me a list of hotels on the way out.
right. Feel free to come back, and the nearest hotel is about 6 hours that way.
Totally.
It was great, and you had a nice break too, though, right? Because
I have had a
you
nice
had a quiet
break.
house.
I certainly scaled back. I was always doing something each day, but I wasn't hitting the dye pots very
Right.
much. In fact, very little.
Good.
And I'll get back into it next
We
week.
talked about taking a little break,
Yeah.
a planned break, and that never happened. So,
But it
the
kind of-
unplanned break
Yes.
is more us anyway.
Yeah.
So it was really nice. So thank you for people that were asking where we were and if we were okay.
It's always nice that if you croak or get hit by a bus that people would wonder.
Right.
Yeah,
Those are both horrible.
I know. Well,
Options.
you never know what tomorrow brings.
Yeah, that's the truth,
Yeah.
right? Have a great day, and because you never know.
Yeah.
You just never know.
I choose
That's a bummer.
joy every day. Although
Peanut butter M&Ms?
I have minutes.
Except on email, apparently.
She was rude.
Anyway.
Normally we just.
It would be awesome if that stuck in the back of someone's mind. And it's okay to feel that way, but before you hit send, and if it's really bitchy, don't hit send.
Okay, new rule.
Write it out.
I'll leave it.
Write it out and come back to it later. Leave it as a draft, and if you still feel that way, hit send.
No, you never do. You've always calmed down, right?
Oh, I sent a really mean email years ago, and I've regretted it. And I don't.
Did you?
Yeah, and it was things that
you felt
not
in the
that
moment.
the issues were that I didn't agree with what I was saying, but the way I said it, I would have chosen to say it a different way.
Exactly.
So, anyway,
Yeah.
Spontaneous burst of rage. Stay away from the email when you're in those bursts of rage.
Or you know what they say? Write it and put it in a draft.
Right.
Maybe write it, but don't put any to, and
Right.
put it in a draft and come back. If you
Right.
still feel that way, send it.
Right.
Anyway.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So yes, lots of knitting happening.
Yeah, you know what came back to me? And you did the
Oh
same.
yeah, I still have that to do that.
I just did it yesterday.
Oh.
Higgins Hat from Nomadic Knits issue 7. This was Michigan.
7? Okay, it was the Michigan issue.
I
Yeah.
had to look it up.
Yeah,
This is mosaic slip knitting.
Jodi, it's so beautiful.
I'm gonna re-knit it
So now it's on Ravelry,
in my.
on your Ravelry
Yes.
store. Okay.
I used their PDF because I was lazy and it was done.
Okay, because I
And they give it
started
back.
changing it, and then I thought, that's what's taking me so long to put it back in my Ravelry store.
I am using their full PDF. It's got their name on it and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, I'm not saying I'm
Right.
stealing it.
No,
but
no.
They gave it back to me like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, well, maybe I'll just, instead of doing
And
all that
then-
reformatting, I'll just leave it.
And then I'm going to leave this out because one day in the near future, I would like to re-knit it.
It's so
with,
cute.
With some fun, maybe, you know what would be great?
People
Mini
should check it
sets.
out because it is a beautiful hat, and the yarn you used
Yes.
is amazing.
ASJC, AG, what is it?
I don't know. Let me look it up because it wasn't a really beautiful base.
You guys, it has silk. It's a merino silk. And I believe nylon maybe?
It was
Or alpaca?
either yak. Just a sec. I'm gonna get all the
Yak
good
merino.
info for you because the yarn is AJHC wools, and it's their yak silk DK.
You
What?
guys, it was a dream. You guys probably remember because we've showed this before and I talked about the yarn. It's amazing, this base.
I will, of course, I'll link the hat,
Yeah.
and when you hit on and it is Michigan dyer. That's right. So if you hit the pattern link when you go to our show notes, follow the yarn, tap on the yarn
Yeah.
too, because we had never felt this yarn, or this was a new to us dyer.
Yeah.
And I remember when Jodi got her yarn to make the pattern, I was like, what is this?
I actually said to them,
It's
are you
so
sure?
nice.
Yes. The soft and the sheen and
Every color they sent was so beautiful. Like
I
everything
actually
about
thought,
it.
geez, I wonder if they should have kept it for like a garment or a shawl. But I mean, it's incredible.
But that's the thing. If you want to knit a beautiful drapey shawl or a sweater, this is a great yarn. You can do whatever you want with it.
So this is really neutral. Of course, this will always remain on the pattern, but I thought it'd be fun to knit in maybe some fun colors or a mini set,
Oh, for sure.
right?
For sure. Jodi, I think that is so beautiful and simple and really striking. And I think just your color choices would really change the
Yeah.
flavor of the hat. And a beanie for like
Yes.
someone that doesn't love the pom-pom, it's equally as beautiful as a beanie.
And so, like, if I didn't know mosaic knitting, I would think you're knitting. This is 2-color knitting.
Right.
You're only ever knitting with one color
Right.
and slipping stitches. You can kind of see in between that you've got the navy, so you know. But like the way the garter rows hit, it kind of just looks like check squares.
I think you need to get on the whole mini thing.
I'm gonna do that next.
A main color and
Yeah.
some minis. And you could do to the max kits.
Or, oh yeah, fingering held double would be beautiful. Because this is DK.
Okay.
right?
Well, I don't know. I always think fingering held double is like worsted,
You can get it to a DK.
but with hats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still knitted at a 4.5.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, well, I do have a finished object then. Jodi, I did the same exact thing. Remember? What?
Just a minute. Let me gather my thoughts.
This is so funny that we both kind of did this
Okay.
at the same
I'm
time.
ready.
No. Do you have thoughts? Okay.
It's
So,
I can't even look. It's ridiculous.
Last winter, we had that awesome kit with Kiermeier fiber. She dyed a custom kit for us, Winter Yarnderland. And it was DK, speckle, and 2 solid minis. And we each designed hats. So when people got the kit, they got 2 patterns as well. So,
You guys look away.
but that yarn was just a custom for our kit. I don't know if Kim's even going to make that yarn again. So I thought, wouldn't it be fun to knit it in another version, like just to see
always
it.
fun for options.
Sure. So I had recently ordered the Sunday morning DK from
Really?
Espace Tricot. Everybody loves that yarn. It has been selling like hotcakes. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. So this, and then I thought, well, if I'm knitting the hat again in another sample, so that's what this is, Frost Toque, which is a pattern that's out. It's been out for a year.
I would have never thought that that's what this was.
I think color changes can make a big difference. So I knit it just in 2 colors this time, and I changed my pattern. This is now a folded brim. Now you've got 2 brim options in the pattern and 2 different charts. The original chart that was always there with 3 colors, and then I gave you another chart.
Is it the same chart only with 1 color?
Yep. So it's main color, contrast color, or main color, 2 contrast colors.
I will have to knit this. Tell me about your colors.
This is navy and kind of like a blushy, not a baby pink. It's kind of got a rosy terracotta tone, but it's definitely still pink. So it's cover to cover is the color, and then Simple Pleasures. And it literally, I finished knitting this thing, and Jodi showed me a picture of our new pom-pom that was coming.
You have knocked my socks off.
But like I was on the same, anyway, I think a gray pom-pom would be really nice with this too.
We have an amazing navy blue too.
Well, maybe that would be awesome.
Oh, just a minute.
So people that, oh, that's nice.
This is
that the navy?
That's our navy blue.
Oh my God, yes.
Okay, I have to say the pink is incredible though.
But see, the great thing about these pom-poms, these are made by Yarn Bowler in Vancouver. She makes, where's our thing? A custom line for us, if you didn't know that. It's a grosgrain ribbon tie-on pom-pom with a button. So like I can just change this pom-pom to wash the hat, but who does that?
No.
Nobody washes their hat. Unless you drop it in something disgusting, nobody washes their hat.
Yeah.
But maybe I don't want to wear this color anymore, or maybe I want this for another hat. Well, it takes 2 seconds to just pull it off and add a new one.
And then we can switch it.
So you can get different
Okay.
looks, right? I actually love the navy. I didn't know we had that awesome navy. But this is pretty cute as a beanie too. So maybe I shouldn't. Anyway, I had a ball. It was really fun. So this pattern's been out for a year. I sent an update out yesterday. If you already have the pattern, update your pattern. You'll get the 2 new brims, the 2 new charts, and that's that.
That's really, 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 really good.
Thanks, Jode. I mean, I feel the same way about your Higgins hat. I would totally knit that.
Just while we talked quickly about it, when we don't really wash our hats, of course you can wash your knits. But you know what I found, because I wear my hat, and you get that like, not dirt, like unwashed hair
A
can
little
get
sweaty.
in your hat. Febreze liquid spray fabric Febreze works amazing.
I mean, yeah, I don't want you to think we're not washing our, but I just
I'm
honestly,
not washing my hats.
most of the time, I don't. And don't we wear hats because we've got a bad hair day and we need to wash our hair? So so Febreze would be a great idea.
I love it because that's what I use, because it doesn't smell fresh after you've worn it for quite a while.
But I really am crazy about these pom-poms with the ribbon because they're so user friendly.
And I'm gonna say it again. These little foam discs, you guys, stabilize your pom-pom. Who wants a floppy pom-pom?
No saggy poms.
Not me.
It's true, and lots of people have issues with like putting them on so they don't sag or they're not tight enough. And I just think the ribbon and the buttons solve everything. And if you're knitting for a friend, maybe they're not into faux fur pom-poms. what?
Mhm.
Like, I can't imagine.
These
I
are
can't imagine.
Right.
But it's removable.
Yes.
It's removable then.
These are the large pom-poms. They're actually in the shop. There's extra large and large on some of our older colors that are beautiful. We're transitioning away and just going with the one size.
Yeah. It's a great size. It's not too small.
In fact, I might put all the XLs, pull them, and do them maybe in a little clearance pom-pom section.
Well, everything's on sale right now. We were going to share
Yes.
that later.
Yes.
Mental note, never borrow a hat from Jodi. Yes, Adela. Or borrow it and wash it first.
No, it's going to smell like Febreze.
It's going to smell like hair paste.
Dirty hair.
Hair paste and
Febreze.
sweat.
Oh.
Too funny.
I did wear a hat inside.
So that is, I think, my only FO. No, that's not true. I have one more FO, but we'll get
Okay.
to that later.
Just a second.
Jodi,
This-
speaking of hats,
I published the Sunday hat.
this is so cute.
And it's in the exact same wool that Tracie just knit. Not planned.
But it's so good, right?
Yeah. So
This yarn's crazy.
this yarn, and I put it in my pack. It's a dream to work with for accessories, garments, wherever you want to put it.
And it's non-superwash
Yeah.
wool. But it's so
It's-
good.
It's amazing.
This is so fun, Jode.
So that sock that I had in my last DK pattern I loved it so much, and because of that, the jogless.
Yes.
These are where my.
That looks so good.
It's jogless, so I translated it exactly to a hat, and that's out right now.
But
Sunday
don't
hat.
you love a graphic stripe?
Yes.
And especially this is like gray and natural, but like it's so
Yeah.
crisp.
And
This is a great pom-pom.
This color was the dark teal.
Oh, so it's different. Okay.
It's not the navy. It's the
I know
dark
what you're
teal.
talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's in the pattern, right? The name's in the pattern?
Yeah.
So that's a brand new pattern on Ravelry
Just
right now.
released yesterday. Actually, both these
Jodi.
patterns are just loaded yesterday.
And on sale, right?
Yeah.
I put my frost hat on sale too. I forgot to say that.
Okay, good.
Just because I had a little
Yeah,
update.
for sure.
And so 20% off through the weekend.
So you save $1 per pattern.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you buy both of my patterns, you save $2.
Awesome.
Yeah. Love it.
Awesome.
Because guess what? We're getting to hat season. Like it or not, hat season's coming.
So excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I knit mine in navy because I kind of have a navy coat. Well, I do have, it's not quite this dark, but it'll be close.
I'm jealous.
But I
of
do
that
love
hat.
navy. Do you want it?
No.
Jodi, I'll probably never wear it.
Yes, I do want
Okay.
it. Take some more photos if you need. Do you need to for Instagram and stuff? Yeah, you probably
No, I
should.
took some pictures.
Okay, good.
Yes, you can totally have it. Put it on. Yeah.
Thank you. Keep the pom-pom. I'll add another.
Yes, for sure.
And then you guys, because there's a
It's
brim,
a little slouchy too. And that 4-inch brim, you can make it as slouchy as you want.
Yeah, like bring it down.
Yeah.
You could wear it.
My husband really loves a beanie with the folded, like to keep your ears super warm. Because he does work like snow blow and stuff outside. I just run from my car
Okay,
to
you
the
know what you
house.
should do? You should put this in your gift thing. Gift basket.
Yeah, sure. For sure.
I mean,
or I'll keep it. I will keep it. I'll
wear it.
keep
Tracie,
it and wear it.
wear it.
Yeah, I will.
I'll knit my own.
Okay.
It's gorgeous.
Okay. That's awesome. And what's this?
Oh, another hat. I just wanted to try my chunky yarn.
Jodi.
How it knits up. This is the lollipop.
I love it.
And I put a
Love
dark
it.
midnight navy pom-pom. It's just I don't even know how many stitches. I would have to count. I just followed a free pattern from Ravelry with the chunky yarn.
Perfect.
I just kind of wanted to see how it knit
And
up.
I think there's a hat that from Tin Can Knits that's every weight of yarn, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So this was chunky, and I just did a 1x1 twisted rib, and then I did a purl row.
the navy's so good. That
Yeah.
pom pom.
Yeah. So that was fun. I've just been all about little hats and socks.
Well.
And I
yay.
have a crafty jackalope hat in my purse for purse knitting that I'm knitting with a little bit of sparkle.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd love to see it.
Yeah. It'll be done soon.
Should we move her? Or it's okay.
I think it's okay.
Okay. We'll just
No,
wait.
no.
The
I'm
light
gonna-
is different this time, so we're not sure where to put the umbrella.
I'm going to move it forward.
Okay, that's funny. Even like just right that way, like push it that way. Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, let's talk about what we're wearing.
Okay, sure. You go first.
A dirty tank top.
Uh-huh.
And
we all know to stay out of your dresser, apparently.
Yeah. You guys, this is from Old Navy. It is, I got 2 in different colors.
Jodi,
but
it's so cute.
Okay, fall is my favorite time to shop for clothes. And I just get a few things, like a few sweaters and stuff. It's meant to wear this way.
Oh!
Right? But,
Oh my gosh, I love it both ways. See, and I look at that and think, oh my gosh, I just want to knit it.
doesn't this shape remind you of that one Kelly knit for me? Like a perfect, effortless.
I mean, it fits you so well, and I love black and cream together. Like
Right.
Yeah.
So I bought it. I took, what was I getting? Oh, Old Navy had these really cute pajamas, like almost like wicking pajamas, like for, like if you.
Do they have wicking pajamas? Those are usually really expensive.
Well, they're not really.
I mean,
they
I would
feel
love-
like it, but we went to grab a couple of pairs, and I got a couple of sweaters.
I should go. You guys, my hot flashes, that's a whole
Are they
other
so
episode.
bad?
Oh my god, I've been sleeping so bad. So bad.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway.
So
well, I'm glad you got a
you
cute
shouldn't
sweater.
have to suffer either. There are things you can do. You should talk to Dr. Shaquille.
I'm not a giant pill popper, but we'll see. Yes, I will talk to
What
her about
about,
it.
like, I know hormone replacement therapy is controversial. You'll have to look
I don't
into
know.
it, whatever's good for. But
I
you
feel like
you shouldn't have to suffer.
a bunch of people. It's not all day, but now it's every day. I wasn't getting hot flashes every day before.
Oh, so this is something to look forward to.
Yeah, it's super great.
Just when you stop your period and think life is good, let's just throw her some hot flashes.
Oh, I would rather have.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Anyway, it's fine. But
Adela
all of a
said
sudden,
chocolate helps.
thank goodness, I'm hardcore in the chocolate. Okay, peanut butter M&Ms.
They say they help. Okay, if
This
that,
is hormone replacement.
yes.
It makes me feel happy
Yes. Yes.
while sweating like a crazy person.
Okay, look what I did, you guys.
Oh, Joe, that's so cute. Is that on your sock machine?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Okay, so the funny thing is I sent a dear friend some socks.
Yes.
And for some reason, you guys, I did the sock and the hung hem. I thought I was measuring correctly. This is how long I had the sock for a 9 foot. No way was that going to work.
Really?
No. So I thought, oh, that's hilariously small.
So
For an
this
elf?
friend tried them on and they
No.
were like, oh.
I noticed as soon as I did
Oh,
it.
okay.
So I switched and did another.
Aren't they so cute?
So I thought, you know what? I'm going to try by putting a thumb in. That
Genius!
works.
It totally works.
Except, where would you put? I think I put the thumb. It needed to be shifted because this is my center line.
So you did it right on the edge of the sock?
Yeah.
Like if we're looking at a tube, you put your thumb starting right here?
I started it here and went in. I think it should have been like flanking that edge. Do you think?
Right.
Like, see, this is, it kind of started with the lineup.
I mean, it's an afterthought thumb, so even if you put it there, it's still going to fit the same.
Yeah. It
Because
fits,
it's a tube, right?
it fits right, but then like this is like an edge.
But there's
at the top.
lots and lots of, like those Selbu style mittens. Selbu style? No, they have a gusset. I knit some Shetland mittens, and they had an afterthought thumb. And you just don't have that extra room for the pad. Like, you don't have a gusset. But I got used to the way it felt, and the yarn kind of stretches and molds itself to your if you keep wearing them. But that's worth looking into because I mean, a sock tube can be exactly that. You could do hung hem here, and make fingerless.
Yes.
Like you can do lots and lots of
Yes.
fun things.
Here's my issue. This was a tube, and then when I went to pick this up, I only had this much of unpicked stitches. I didn't have enough to weave in ends.
Which is why, if you used a like a non-superwash wool, you could kind of felt the ends together.
So is
with
there
like a needle. You could felt them
Yes.
together.
is there a solution to
Yes.
that issue?
Well,
using non-superwash wool. Not really.
I mean, some people will put in waste yarn, which is, and you can have as long tails as you want. But how do you do that when you're? How do you do that, Adela?
On a two. What did she say?
She's like, weaving in ends is don't worry about it, but they're gonna just unravel.
Well, for this, they would unravel.
Right. You have to weave it in to stop the unraveling, right?
And I did that, but it was like you pull your needle all the way through and then just tuck the yarn in and just stitch by stitch did a little bit.
Yeah. And someone said tie a knot. So that's a good question to put out there, Jode.
Do you know what I mean? Like this is a sock tube. I want to do an afterthought thumb, and I'm
Yeah.
not sure that there's a solution.
Right. Oh, the sock people must know. The sock tube people must know. Did you know there's Alberta sock crankers group?
Mhm.
Yes, there's a thing. It's a thing.
I don't want to be a member of that.
But maybe they could help us learn some skills.
Oh, I would like them
Forget
to
it. They have no interest in you. Forget it.
Sorry.
You're on the list of people that are not allowed.
Anyway,
You're the only person on
this
that
is
list.
this is for pre-order over at Lola Bean Yarn Co. This is The City So Nice They Named It Twice. I think Adela just about had a stroke. I'm just kidding. It's not. This was an old from a sweater. I had a small piece, and
Those are super cute mittens.
this is her Tro-La-La. That was a zombie knitpocalypse that Adela wanted fabric done, and we did bags for that.
Yeah.
And so that's what this ended up being.
They're both gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Anyway,
That pop of neon in both of them,
I
it
know.
just like,
she's okay. She kind of knows what she's
she knows
doing.
her stuff, that Adela.
So that's what my question was today. Solutions for cutting in an afterthought thumb. I don't know that there is a solution.
Right.
Because that's what that's what I wanted to do with these.
See, because lots of times they just make you put in a waist yarn, which is you can make that as long as you want. So you've got
exactly
tails, big, it's not a big thing. When you pick up those stitches, you take out the yarn, and then you can leave a tail as long as you want to weave it in. Let's try cranking non-superwash yarn.
What about, okay,
It should be good.
if you knit a sock, and then when you came to the part where you wanted to put your thumb, you put another piece of yarn, and just for about 8 or 10 stitches cranked two together
It sounds like
for that row, and then okay, I might try that. Anyway, I just thought
Give it a whirl. Let me
mitts
know.
okay,
Let me know.
I thought mitts might be fun.
Mitts are super fun.
Yeah.
Super, super, super fun.
Okay.
Okay, what else do we want to talk about? I got lots of knitting to share.
Me too.
Do you?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. I will share. Okay, where am I? Oh my god.
You guys.
I might have to run inside. And
Okay.
get those
I'm gonna
sweaters.
show something while
No, this is it.
you have it.
I think I have it. Okay, I don't know why, but I was so unorganized this morning.
Okay,
I
you-
was still in bed at like 8:30.
Okay, you take a second and did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So I bought, when Sunday Morning Yarn released, I bought myself the, whatever the box was called.
Mm-hmm.
It had all that fun stuff in it. So this is the bag.
It was called the Walk of Shame box.
It was called the You Deserve It Lady box.
Yeah.
And this is a really nice bag.
It's linen, you guys.
And it's a really nice size. And you can buy this just by itself on their website if you
adorable.
want to now.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's all the names of the yarn. Would you know which
Dream
one?
State.
Dream State is the name of your...
Dream State was the
Your
the
teal?
teal. Yeah.
And then Offline was
Yes.
the other one. Okay, so my sweater. Oh, you guys, I could be finished this.
I'm actually shocked you're not wearing it today, if I'm honest.
You know why? Because I've been working. Like, when you come back, you've got stuff to catch up on.
That's true.
And this weekend I was knitting something else. That's why. So I've been knitting the Night Blooms sweater by Espace Tricot, which is now full-on freebie on Ravelry. It was part of, it was like a gift with purchase before, and now it's straight up, just add it to your Ravelry library, download it, and Melissa and Lisa, they're so sweet. They sent asked me if I wanted to try this yarn, and I said yes.
I'm mad I didn't say yes.
Thank
at the
you,
time.
thank you. So I don't even have ball bands. This is from their very first batch. So it is a gorgeous.
Oh, I have ball bands.
This is a gorgeous.
No, I don't have ball bands.
Non-superwash wool, 75% BFL, 25% Massam, and it is non-superwash wool, but it is so soft. I don't understand how it's so soft.
It's beautiful.
Like, I don't know how anyone
It's a
could find
two-ply
it scratchy.
twist. It's a beautiful two-ply twist.
Yeah.
It's not a super tight spin. Does it sound like I know what I'm talking about?
Wow, you sound like a mill lady.
It was heavenly to work with.
Oh, so good. And then you wash it or steam it and it transforms even softer. Like, I just can't get over how soft it is. But the sweater itself is this really cute pullover.
Yeah.
It's a yoke, colorwork yoke, and the colorwork is designed with 2 strands of black mohair.
So for me, the graphic of the natural light color and the super contrast with the black
So good.
is so good.
It's so good. Of course, if you're not a mohair person and you'd rather not deal with that in the color work, just get yourself whatever color you like in whatever yarn you like.
Exactly.
It's DK,
Yeah.
whatever you like. But the body is almost a little bit A-line because of the way you do.
You guys, that's so flattering too. A little bit of a fit and flare.
It's so cute. And the bind off on the edges is also the mohair. And it doesn't have tons of ribbing at the bottom. It's really very streamlined. And actually there's not really supposed to be ribbing at the neckline, but I really wanted to add a little bit. So I have very little left to do. So I've kind of got maybe
I actually haven't seen the bottom knit with
a
that
sleeve
cast
and a
off.
half. I did finish that. If I was super monogamous, I'd be for sure done and wearing this thing today. I'll try and do it for next time.
Did you try it on?
Yes.
Do you
I
love
love
that?
it. Yes, I
Okay.
tried it on. So it seems a little bit, I never know how long to knit. Like
Yeah.
when I look at, I'm sure I've added a little bit of length here, but just knit to the length that you like. Just know that you're going to need a little bit more yarn than the pattern tells you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I knit a little bit longer, but I'll measure it. And if I did, I'll put it in my Ravelry page.
Why would you do that?
Jodi, there's this thing called a Ravelry page. But don't you just think I'll wear the crap out of this?
Yes. Yes.
And DK yarn.
It is that sweet spot.
Jodi, it's not too heavy, it's not too light, and I'm using a 3.75 millimeter needle. I have knit fingering weight sweaters on that same needle. So it's not a giant bulky. Anyway, it is absolutely lovely. I know people have been buying this yarn like crazy and knitting with it, and I can't wait to see everybody's projects.
Yeah.
I will for sure knit so much in it.
Yeah, one skein will get you a hat, you guys.
And so when I did this, 2 skeins will for sure get you 2 hats. I have lots of yarn left over.
Yes.
Right? So I could switch the colors and still do the hat with the big long brim.
I actually want to do another hat in it.
It's tons.
I want to
Tons of
knit
yarn.
that. Oh,
I
love
think
it
you have
so
the
much.
pattern.
I do. I got your notes saying, I got your email.
Oh, did
saying,
you?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I love it. Now that I put it back out, I was like, oh, I just want to work on it.
So, oh yeah, you only have like 1.5 sleeves. Are
Yeah,
you doing
and
the
these
full length?
and these go fast. You know, once I get to the sleeves, I think to myself, okay, I'm happy with short sleeves. I'm happy with elbow length. I'm happy with
I'm happy to
three-quarter.
bind off now.
Right, but I think in the winter when it's super cold, I'm gonna want
Yes.
normal length sleeves.
It sounds really good right now for an elbow length, but you're gonna wish you did it full length.
Right, and another great thing about using yarn like this that's non-superwash, I've been spit splicing my yarn together. I have not had to weave in anything.
Really?
And normally you have to kind of split the plies and
do okay.
you know what I mean? Like split them and then trim off one so you don't get a big chunky glob with your
Yes.
split. This one, for some reason, it compressed. I had no issue. I just spit spliced it just like this.
And just knit it.
And it was the same. So it's a little bit
wow.
felted, but it's not thicker. So anyway, I love it. It is you know, your birthday sweater and this sweater and the next one that I'm going to show you, to me, they're all like my favorite kind of yarn. It's not in superwash. It's not too bulky. It makes beautiful stitches, like gorgeous stitch definition.
Oh my God, that's so ridiculous.
So super fun. So my weekend, I'm hoping to finish the sweater. That's my plan.
Okay. I went to IKEA yesterday.
I love IKEA.
We're doing at our back door packs, wardrobes, / pantry / storage.
So on that, how long is that wall?
I had 85 inches to work with.
That's a lot, Jodi.
And I'm doing, it's
That's
80,
7 feet.
Yeah, it's 80 inches by what I had, you know, by going with their measurements. But here's the thing. It's real picked over at IKEA for packs. Everybody and their dog organized shit during COVID, right?
And I think it takes forever to get a restock.
The one dresser I wanted, I've been on the list since beginning of COVID, and it's still not restocked.
They'll email you. I got
Yeah.
an email that something I
Yeah.
wanted at some point was now back.
So a couple of I mean, obviously the boxes and the doors were all the white color that I wanted, but a couple of all the insides I was doing the light gray, but a couple of the pull-out drawers were the black brown. I'm gonna get spray paint today and spray paint them.
Is it open storage, or does it have doors?
It
in the
has
front?
the doors.
Okay.
Yeah. So ultimately it doesn't matter, but I kind of want it all to be the same on the inside.
That line is so huge. Like, you can make
I've never bought it.
Jodi. It's awesome. When we did our house renovation, the contractor sent me to IKEA because they have a millwork end of their business, but he's like, it's just so much cheaper, and that system is so good.
Yeah.
With so many options. So
Yeah.
the inside of all of our cupboards are packs.
I'm gonna do our closet after.
Jodi, you should. So
We
is
have-
Shane doing this? He's
Yeah.
such a good build. Thank goodness. Like, it's one thing to have the idea and pick all the crap, and then it's the other thing to, like, oh my gosh, now I have to lug the boxes and
Let
put
me
it all
tell
together.
I didn't even ask him, but then he said yesterday, okay, he said, I've set some time aside Friday afternoon.
Perfect. You're my hero.
You know what the best thing is? Because at the front door too, our mirror fell and broke after all these years.
Jodi.
Yeah, during like the night. Fucking scared the shit out of me. And Shane said I woke him up. He's so funny when he wakes up, you know, in a start.
Yes.
And he went and he checked, and it was the mirror, and then he came back to bed. I'm like,
So now we're gonna wake up and walk on glass?
well, and the cats. I'm thinking
Oh,
like the
yes,
so
yes,
I
yes,
got
yes,
up,
yes,
and
yes.
anyway, I'm gonna put like 1x3, like make sort of a faux wainscoting and paint it and do a mirror and a little
Shiplap.
bench. That's what I'm gonna kind of idea.
Jodi, who are you?
And I said to Shane,
Don't you love those little jobs?
he said something like, "Oh, I can do it." I said, "Oh, that's okay, I'll do it." Then he's gonna do it.
Well,
Because when I say I'm gonna do it,
in his mind, he knows it'll be done wrong. Like, and he's such a perfectionist.
yeah.
That's
Anyway.
the best. You're offering to do it. You're not putting it on his plate.
No, I just say I'll do it. I'm just
Love
gonna
it.
borrow your tools.
Couldn't be better. Yeah, right. Can he like run and lock up the tool cabinet any
Totally.
faster? Okay, I didn't tell you guys what I was wearing. I love this sweater so
I love it
much.
too.
I knit it pretty much exactly a year ago, last August.
Oh, okay.
This is the Wave of Change jacket by Denise Baillong, who is just the most wonderful designer and human being. It is bulky weight yarn, this was like a new thing for me to knit bulky, and love it. The yarn itself is Barrett Wool Company's home bulky twist.
It's beautiful.
So it's marled. It's 2 different colors. It's a red and a charcoal, but for some reason it reads almost navy and pink.
I see pink. And
It's not a
charcoal.
true red, but
It's called
it is
red?
awesome. Yeah, it's called red. I think this twist is called red flannel or something like that.
It's really beautiful.
Let me tell you, if you love, like, I would just compare this to like a worsted weight sweater. It's
Like-
not super heavy, and it's woolen spun yarn, which is light as a cloud. I loved it, and after I knit this, I bought another color to knit something else. I bought the natural and cream, kind of like a tan and cream,
Beautiful.
just because I love the weight of this so much, and I love the stitch definition so much.
Yeah.
The pattern itself, Wave of Change, you can get a pullover or a jacket. This is the original of the jacket. I knit them both. They're Such a
I
good
love it.
patterns.
And it's kind of cropped a little bit the way you
Yeah,
knit
and this
it.
is actually, I lengthened it.
Yeah.
It's quite cropped in the pattern, but again, it's super easy to just keep going.
Yeah.
It's also a pattern that has been knit extensively. You can
Yeah.
go to Ravelry and click on projects and see lots of people with your body type in this pattern, which I love. That's what I do for everything new that I'm going to cast on. I always do that. I always go to Ravelry to see visually, do I think this is going to be a good choice for me?
That's so funny. I rarely use that, but that's
Yeah.
such a good idea.
Only on certain things. I did it on this next sweater because it's horizontal stripes, and I was knitting it no matter what, but I just thought I would just see, and I love it. But okay, so somebody just said Katrina said she loves the buttons. These buttons were part of the kit. So Barrett Wool Company did kits for this exact cardigan. So I bought the yarn, I did the button add-on, and the buttons are hand carved.
They're beautiful.
By Woolly Moss Roots. So if you're used to buying just regular buttons, you'll think, wow, these are way pricier. They're handmade, and I've never worked with handmade buttons before. Absolutely. If you love a beautiful button, you'll never be sorry. You will love them. So I just love them. I love them.
I'm just
And
gonna
somebody
text
said,
Jordan had a question about
Okay.
work this morning.
Somebody said, do I remember what size I knit? Absolutely not. I remember nothing. But I do have a Ravelry page.
Yeah, I remember not the size, just the inch usually.
Yeah.
Like,
So for me, I think the amount of ease is maybe like 6 inches, a positive ease.
yeah.
That's sort of a better way to judge if you...
Is that your sweet spot for what you like to wear?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like if it's super duper... I'm really short, so if I've got tons of fabric, it doesn't look as good on me as much as I love wearing really big things. So maybe 6 to 8 inches of positive ease, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So that's about it for me.
Yes.
I like it to fit kind of sweatshirty. I don't like it super tight. I feel weird in super tight
I like
things.
it super tight. And hopefully sheer. The sheerer the better. With no undergarments.
That's so funny. Anyway, loved it all.
Okay, I saw Caleb's name and I thought to myself, did you guys see the new Brooklyn Tweed tone?
Yes, I did.
Okay, nobody told me about this stuff.
Jodi, I hope our local yarn shop, the Fiber Nook, is going to get it.
Right. It's
because I want to knit with it.
It's like they've done it, like it's like color play where they've done it in a light color and then the same tone, but a dark color. There's like a for everyone.
Yeah.
It is, because I'm such a giant Brooklyn Tweed fan. And Caleb just knit a sweater in it.
Oh, I'll have to catch up.
And a yoked sweater, which made me now then go, look, what is this Brooklyn Tweed nonsense? And it happened to be these new tonals.
And how am I the last person to hear about it? The line is called Tones. And you're right. I think they've got like a dark base and a light base, and they dye the exact same color, right?
You're
on
right.
both bases.
Watch the video.
So it will turn out, even with the same dye or whatever, you're going to get where it looks like two different colors, but they're like cousins. They're going to work together.
Super beautiful palette, you guys.
And is it woolen spun like
Yes.
Shelter? It is. It's just not tweedy.
Right.
So that's kind of fun.
So
to try
I
something
reached
new.
out to them and said, what's this all about? So when they get more in stock, they said it's done really well.
Are they sold out?
Yes. So if you guys can find it in your local yarn shop,
Yes.
give it a try because the colors are incredible.
It's a 3-ply. I very much. Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure Brooklyn Tweed has all the info
Yeah.
on their Instagram and on the website.
They had a little YouTube video that shows the dyeing of it and they're talking about it. It was really cool.
Well, and I always think too, their color palette is just like so
Love
good.
it.
So good for knitting garments and whatever else you want to knit.
Because I wanted to knit something. I wanted to knit a sweater in it. Maybe
Well, they
a color
do
work.
this thing called preview knitting too, you know,
What's that?
where you get to try the yarn and pattern so that when they launch a yarn, maybe they don't do this anymore, I don't know, but I did that one time. So you got to knit a pattern that was going to be launched for a collection early, so that when the collection launched, there was projects to look at.
Oh, I love that. I remember that.
It was really fun.
Did you know Tin Can Knits came out with a new...
Yes, today, this morning. This is so fun.
You guys, it is a colorwork hat. I wish I would have known. I think it's stranded.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's stranded colorwork.
But look at their colors. It's a DK hat, you guys. Tin Can Knits.
And it's actually a sweater.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. The hat is a swatch version. Yes, it's a sweater. The sunshine
This one's called
pullover.
Sunshine Hat.
Right. So it's the sunshine pullover. Just a sec.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. I got an email. Okay, but it's not on the Instagram yet. So let me just check the Ravelry.
I like to do a little bit of...
So maybe, oh yeah, sunshine.
Oh, I missed
So
that.
again, it's like baby to big adult. You can knit. Oh, Alexa looks so awesome in hers.
You guys, I'm casting this on.
You totally should. Whoops, there we go. So there's the sunshine pullover. But the best thing is they always do a hat, which is a swatch. So you can knit the hat, give it to whoever's head it fits, measure your gauge, and you have to know whether you go up or down.
Oh, I cannot say enough about this.
That picture is amazing.
Isn't that?
Yes.
Isn't he a doll?
Yes.
Actually, in this little picture, he's smiling and he's got missing teeth. But I saw this and the blue hat with that bright color work.
So there's some great versions of it.
Oh,
Super fun. And it is stranded
I'm
color
casting
work.
that on.
Jodi, go for it.
That's gorgeous.
Rainbow heirloom yarn. It's a DK.
Yes.
DK.
What's rainbow heirloom yarn? Rainbow heirloom. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I saw it when I went to Edinburgh actually, and I think it's Emily from Tin Can Knits. Is that?
I wonder if they're going to do
I don't know.
kits.
I don't know enough about it. It is Nina is the creator of Rainbow Heirloom exquisite modern knitting kits and artisan yarns.
I'm going to buy a kit.
Wow. Well, you better go to rainbowheirloom.com.
I'm going to do that today.
Nina is Rainbow Heirloom yarn.
I would like to buy a kit in one of the colors that they did.
Look. Oh, wow.
I don't know about her yarn.
Well, I think they're over in the UK, I believe. Don't listen to me. I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm...
They're probably in Australia.
They're probably here, like, next door.
Okay, I'm going to show you a
But
sock.
Come on. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I want to knit that blanket at some point. I think that'd be really fun to knit.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You know,
Look at the colors.
Like 6 or 7 rows of a color, and then you change to a little bit of garter, and then you switch. It's a Tin Can Knits baby blanket. The bounce blanket. It's been out forever.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, socks. More socks.
I love socks.
This is a colorway that I dyed, but I didn't write it down, so it's not repeatable.
Darn it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jodi.
Purposefully, I just wanted to have a fun.
It's like the perfect pumpkin-y.
Yes.
I love them.
Very vanilla.
The blue is such a good little contrast.
Is it navy good with orange?
But it's even brighter. It's like a Mediterranean, like it's
you're
royal.
Right. So this is gift knitting, but I wanted to show them today.
They're gorgeous.
I like you with that color. Was it orange you said you were knitting with, and you thought it's gorgeous?
I said I would love a sweater in it, and I don't think I look at orange enough.
Orange doesn't get a bad rap, but orange is not a color that I see people gravitate towards. Being a bag fabric maker, just knowing seeing people's habits.
Right.
Orange is not a color people gravitate to.
But there's cool oranges, there's warm oranges, there's oranges that lean toward like a russety, brownie, like it's such a spectrum of you don't have to have the bright orange, but I think there's the perfect orange out there pretty much for everybody, right?
And then I did a little contrast solid here.
They're so good. Those are DK?
DK, I did the tube, and then then you'd go back and knit the toe and the cut in the heel and the ribbing.
That's really beautiful, Jode. I love that,
Isn't that
tonal.
pretty?
Yes, they're beautiful.
I thought they were fun.
Beautiful.
It's fun to knit with a color that it's a departure from what your wheelhouse usually is.
And I do have yarns. Like I'll show you a pair of socks that I knit too. This is crazy.
Show
it's
us.
like we're psychically connected. Like I just don't even know. I knit using, so this color has been in my stash for a while. This is called Tangerine, and it's by
Gauge.
Sweet Georgia Yarns.
Oh, okay.
And when I was starting to knit socks, I started with, whatever your clasp teacher was saying, this is a good one, that's a good one. And I started, and I did a lot with Regia and other ones. And then I knit with a Sweet Georgia skein of Tough Love sock. And I was like, what is this? It was the first sock yarn that I fell in love with. And it's an 80-20, 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. And the colors are just amazing. She actually has a color called blood orange, and I did a pair of socks in those, and it's similar to what yours was. It's way brighter. But I knit a pair of socks in tangerine. Again,
that color is incredible.
It's super tonal. Like there's lights and darks.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and I'm still working on my pattern for the socks that I have no name for, which I'm a little bit. And I did a little duplicate stitch heart on the front, sort of just before the toe, and they mirror one another, so the hearts are on the outside.
Tracie, those are so beautiful.
But you know what 80-20 feels like? Yeah. It's my favorite.
It's such a beautiful base. Wow. You guys, I don't know if you're picking up, but the amount of colors that are in this.
Yeah, this one's got tones for sure. There's a light, a medium, and a dark.
Oh my god, that duplicate stitch.
Oh, I'm addicted. It's so easy. Gonna stitch and so much fun.
Everything. I love that.
I do love it. So these were great. These are just a really like a vanilla sock, but oh my gosh, I love the yarn, and I loved adding the little heart. I love an afterthought heel too, right? You and I both cut in our afterthought heels.
I mean, I think that square heel gusset and that you do all the time is beautiful.
It fits great.
It fits like a glove. But me being lazy and cranking tubes, these cut in afterthought where you add some extra rounds before you do your heel fits really well for me.
Well, and I mean, it's not only just lazy and cranking tubes. I like afterthought heels for striped socks because it doesn't interrupt this.
You're right.
The width of your stripe, right? So if you haven't done an afterthought heel and you want a great pattern that includes one with all the goodies, like it's such a big pattern.
Yeah.
The Smooth Operator Socks by Susan B. Anderson. And whenever we show vanilla socks, I link that pattern because it's basically a workshop, and it's magic loop, it's DPNs. She keeps adding to it. It's really a workshop on knitting a sock with an afterthought heel.
Oh, it's so good. I've kind of combined that with the Kirby Werby method and a little tweak here and there, and that's how I wouldn't have gotten my perfect heel without the Smooth Operator pattern.
If you watch or do the technique that Cherise got on that Kirby Werby video, and then combine it with the Smooth Operator sock, I feel like you've got all the tools in the toolbox.
I agree.
For a successful. And don't worry about cutting your knit. You'll do it, and you're going to be like, that was so much fun to cut your knitting.
And because your stitches are picked up. Like, your stitches aren't just live. Yeah. Right?
It is a great technique to be, like, comfortable picking up stitches. You're not putting in waste yarn. It's a true afterthought heel where you snip it. But first, you've picked up all your stitches.
Oh, it's so fun, you guys.
Yeah.
So fun.
It is. It is great.
Yeah.
So, Jode, who doesn't love a fresh pair of socks?
Right.
Love it.
Okay. I'll
put those over there.
Okay, you guys. Okay. Do you have more stuff? I have so many socks.
Do you? Well, you go again because I have another sock after.
I'll go, not real quick, but I'll just go a little quicker.
Okay. Oh my God. What? Prepare yourself.
I wanted to try that hedgehog tweed.
I noticed.
The hedgehog tweed, and I thought, I wanted...
do you want it back now?
No. I wanted to knit a pair of socks. I wanted to try this hedgehog tweed. So they're non-superwash socks, which is totally fine. I have a superwash black that I did, and then this is neon coral.
Okay, so it's not lollipop.
No, it's really close. Real close, but... Well, just for fun.
Ridiculous.
I just wanted to try, and you know what? The sock machine loved this yarn.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys, if you don't mind hand washing your socks, which is not a big deal.
No.
Stick them in a sink, squeeze out the water, lay them to dry.
Yeah.
It is a non-superwash, like a real wool sock is such a good thing to keep you warm if you live somewhere cold.
These are going to be cozy. These are gift knitting.
Whoa. Hang on to those puppies. Are
Yeah,
those for me?
Yes.
Okay.
For Christmas.
Jodi, I should get some of your yarn for color work to do a sweater with, make a sweater exactly like that.
Trace. Oh, the band, the collar and the cuffs in black with a little.
Well, just even all those colors. I mean, I couldn't love that color combo anymore.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes, it's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
I do.
Okay, good.
So I don't, I have birthdays coming up to knit socks for, but for some reason I wanted to have selfish knitting on our vacation.
As you should.
I didn't want to take knitting for anybody else. So I was looking through, you just run downstairs and look at about like, what do I want to take? And I decided I wanted to knit something in like a really rich green. We're driving through the mountains. I just wanted to knit.
Stunning.
Isn't this beautiful? This is Mondim yarn, Rosa Pomar.
Oh my God, it matches your bag.
I know. So they do these little, so you'll often get, like if you buy yarn from a local yarn shop or something, if you buy a few skeins, they'll give you a complimentary bag. Like I know if you buy from Farm to Cable Yarns online, 3 or 4 skeins of the yarn and they just send you the bag.
Oh.
But this one is a little bit different. Those were like a plain, like a cotton canvas. These ones are a little bit different and it's actual like shirt fabric. So some of them are cotton, some of them are cotton linen, and you can purchase these. I've got another color that looks like, it could be your dress or your shirt or whatever.
That's cute.
Yeah. So I just cast on a new little sock, something simple and textured.
Tracie.
Little bit of garter and a little bit of a slip stitch. It's not even a real cable, it's a faux cable. But it was super
I'm sorry.
You're so outdoorsy. It was super easy to know what round you were on, so you didn't need a pattern, just get going. And I just
Tracie.
I just switched from a little bit of sock knitting to a little bit of sweater knitting.
So we can see these in the next near future.
Maybe. I mean, it's very, I love it. I think it looks really cute. And I really love this cool green. Like it's a cool.
It's a departure from what you
sprucey.
normally knit with. Tracie, this is gorgeous.
You like that?
Yes. That sock yarn is beautiful.
I love it. I haven't worn
Do they call it sock yarn?
Yeah, no, they don't really call it sock yarn. I mean, I've knit my Paloma sweater in it.
Oh, this is
So I think this
gorgeous.
yarn is 100% Portuguese wool, which we don't get a lot of over here. It is non-superwash. It's super soft, I think.
It's nice.
But rustic, like it gives you the
Little
structure
rustic,
of wool, right? I wouldn't say it's like the softest, but it's not crunchy at all. You can feel that. I think maybe that it's not super. It was beautiful to knit my sweater in, and it's so. I think the price point of this yarn is great. Like you could knit a sweater, a fingering weight sweater, or you could double strand it and make a marled, like two colors, the gray and the green or whatever.
Really beautiful.
For a really great price.
Do you, after you do one, do you write it up, send it to your test knitters, and then do the other?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
But like this is my pattern.
Well, that's all you need, right?
Yeah.
Because
I don't know. I don't even think it is that anymore. I think I started with that, but
it's gorgeous.
I'm right now. I have some fun things coming up. I just feel like I have to get busy.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's this time of year gets very inspiring for me. Like ideas.
Yes.
Ideas are coming. So we'll see if they end up being patterns or just things I want to knit for myself or whatever. But
this is gorgeous.
I really like the look of this.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Helen Stewart had a new shawl pattern too, if anyone's looking. I meant to print that.
Okay, let me bring it up.
It's a really pretty, two-colored with a really pretty,
Gosh, I love Helen.
I don't want to say scallop, but a little bit of a fun edge to it. It's really pretty.
Curious Handmade. Which one? Oh.
No, none of that. There.
That one?
Yeah.
Lavender Fields.
Yes.
Okay, just a sec. Maybe there's is that the only picture of that one?
I'm not sure.
Oh, that is super cute.
It's
a triangle with like a picot edge or something.
Yeah.
That was cute.
She looked gorgeous.
Helen has, of course, the Curious Handmade podcast like 300 and whatever episodes, I think.
Yeah.
But also she's been adding a bunch of stuff to her YouTube channel this summer. Sort of since Christmas. Like at Christmas she
Like
did
videos?
a vlog. Yes. Yes.
I
So
like
if you aren't subscribed to her YouTube, do that, as well as I always listen to Helen.
I know, I love listening
Yeah,
to her.
it's nice to catch up with her. She's far, far away in Australia, but it is really great. What's that? Anyway, she's always got so much on the go,
I
right?
know.
Yeah. And
Um,
beautiful patterns.
Helen is
Such
a
a
joy
fan.
to follow and a joy to
She's-
see her patterns, and I love her.
She's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So great. I'm such a fan, always. Anyway.
Yeah, me
That
too.
was it. So I don't even know when this sock will be done. If I'm being honest, I'm knitting sweaters and gifts and patterns, but this will be fun to knit on because it's super easy to follow.
Yeah.
I can put it, 4 rounds. It's very obvious where you are.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's nice. You can
Yeah.
put it down and not worry.
Oh yeah.
I did another tube.
Jodi. That yarn. That
This-
green.
This was that Trolala that was an exclusive Zombie Knit Apocalypse colorway that's not ever available, but it's really pretty. What?
Whenever anybody says that, it's not ever available. You're like, how can I get it? How can I pause? But you know what? I love that people do that.
Well, that's what happened with
That's the whole
this.
thing.
Adela showed it, and I'm like, how can I get that? Actually,
You would be so beautiful in a sweater in that color, Jodi.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So just appreciate it and love it, and
Yeah.
you know, maybe next year you'll go to Zombie Knit Apocalypse and get possibly another
Or maybe Adela will just send me the yarn.
Jodi.
Uh,
You're so evil.
She sent me 2 for fabric, not really knowing I only needed 1.
Oh.
And then I had the other one. And then when I made the other sock, right, I did the toes and
Yeah.
the heels with it. I thought, oh, there's lots left over. So I did my own.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, Adela said that yarn is only exclusive for a year.
Adela.
And
This
the
is
clock is ticking
This
out.
is now for pre-order. Anyone looking? Message, no, not yet, but maybe you guys will see this then in the very near future if Adela's,
Maybe Adela will squeeze it in the die calendar.
yeah, you guys, it's that amazing. Yeah.
Jodi,
It's that amazing.
you need a sweater in that.
I do need a sweater in that.
Yes, you do.
How about in her new,
I
yeah.
don't know that you should.
No,
That was so close.
that was so close.
I can't even believe you caught yourself.
I would love this as a sweater. It's gorgeous. Anyway,
Christmas ideas.
yeah.
Knit it yourself. I'm not knitting it.
No, I'll knit it.
Right. Yeah.
Is there a sweater machine I can crank a sweater out?
Yes.
No. Oh,
Yes.
I don't want one of those.
I think they're way more complex.
No,
to
I
learn
don't
how to
want
do.
that. You know what? I love sweater. I don't
But
love.
you know what they're great for? Like ponchos.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what was hiding? And then
I can't believe I'm just sitting here eating candy.
you know what was hiding? My orange poncho that when I did
Yes.
the Gigi's knit along, and I just saw a little bit peeking out, so now I can get that back
You
out.
striped it.
I love it.
Yes. So you could do that on a knitting machine.
Yeah.
So you
A
could.
poncho's pretty fun. No, I
Oh.
love. To me, sock knitting is a little tedious.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to crank a tube because I
Yeah.
just like vanilla socks.
Right.
But I love knitting a sweater.
There is something super satisfying about a sock machine sock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love.
Yeah. And that pattern is still out there. If people want to knit that gorgeous poncho. I mean, this is the perfect poncho time of year.
You guys, just that little layer over your shoulders.
Yes. Especially for like people like us that overheat randomly.
You need to be able to take something off.
When there's fire shooting out of your ears. Yeah, you can take it off, but it's also not like covering everything.
No.
Right? It's kind of airy.
It's
you got
perfect.
Stuff. Yeah.
It's perfect.
I love it.
Okay, what
And-
else do you have?
What else do I have? Oh, I have a sweater.
Whatever. Just a sweater.
Just another sweater. What? Excuse me? Okay, this is, see, look how much I had left over from my hat. Tons of yarn.
You can now do the opposite.
You could, totally. Or do your hat.
Tracie.
I could do your hat with this.
Yes.
Done.
It's a good for
I
personally
bet I
my
could do
hat.
your Higgins hat.
Yes, you could. With a navy pom-pom.
Yeah. Crazy. Okay, so I think I even maybe showed, did I show my swatch? I don't remember. I don't
You
think
guys,
I did.
This is awesome.
This yarn has been calling my name since the minute it arrived. It's such a beautiful yarn. This is the Ship Shape Sweater by Heidi Kiermeier. She has so many awesome patterns.
We love Heidi.
Awesome, awesome patterns.
Heidi Ho. I wonder if she's heard that before. Oh, no, I didn't mean You're awful. You know, like Heidi Ho.
How about just Heidi?
How about just hello?
It maybe reminds me of like the Seven Dwarfs.
Right.
Anyway, this is La Bien-Aimée, one of their new yarns that just came out fairly recently. Corey Worsted. Don't you love their labels?
Love it.
So Corey Worsted is a combination of 75% Falkland Corriedale and 25% Gotland wool. So that's kind of gorgeous.
It makes for a beautiful base.
I didn't even know what to expect. It's awesome.
Have you knit a ball of each already?
Yes.
Wow.
But I had emergency balls in my suitcase.
So for me, when it says Corey Worsted, I'm getting DK weight when I knit it.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure what that means. And maybe in Europe, it's not exactly the same terminology. I don't know what that means. Worsted spun? I don't know.
Yeah.
But the yardage on this is like, it's 100 grams and it's like a DK to me. So it's 250 yards, 230 meters. So slightly thinner than what I usually think of as worsted weight yarn. It doesn't even matter. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Whatever you could knit it to DK or worsted weight gauge.
Yeah.
For sure. The colors I chose were French gray, which is actually the undyed base. And this is Lise. And it's like, I just realized this is like my favorite. I've got this nail polish color on my toes. It's like
magenta.
It's like the Miami beet color from OPI.
Yeah,
it is amazing. It is like a beet color, right? Like it's pink and purple and magenta. So anyway, I love it. I cast the sweater on. I had hardly anything done when we hopped in the car. I knit this a lot.
Did you?
Yeah, I knit this a lot. I did. The way you start this sweater is you knit 2 of these little triangles.
This, I think, for me, is the cutest detail on this
Jodi,
sweater.
it's so, and not only cute to look at, like you could do this in a solid if you want. You could do color blocking, but it is so fun. So you knit 2 of these and kind of steam them flat, and then you pick up stitches along one side, and then you cast on a bunch for the front of your neck. And then you pick up the stitches on the other triangle, and then you knit down a certain amount. Then you do the exact same thing on the other side. You turn it over and do the same thing, and you knit down the same amount, and then that's when you join it in the round.
You know, for me, what's gotten me with this, not only is the yarn stunning with those contrasting stripes, the construction that you just talked about, I love a new construction.
Jodi, it was not only fun, but it's written in the pattern in a way that you think, oh, I really just want a top-down raglan. I don't want to have to fuss with anything. It's not fussy.
Yeah.
It's different, but simple, and it's super...
I love that.
Super clearly written, and I thought it was really fun. And when you join it in the round, you do have a little section that you do raglan.
Okay.
Before you put the sweater on hold.
Okay.
So, you know, the only thing that's
so cute.
Slightly challenging is picking up stitches, but if you don't like the way you pick them up, you just pull it out and try again, right? So there's lots of videos on YouTube for
where to pick up the
to pick them up. But honestly, you know, you pick it up and it's like,
oh my god,
there you
it's
go.
Gorgeous. For me, because not that, I mean, you're an experienced knitter and you've knit a lot of different things and styles, but you've never done that kind of construction.
No, I didn't.
So how fun was that?
It was super fun.
Yeah.
And I did it exactly the way Heidi, like this cast on part, I did exactly the way Heidi said. When I looked, so this is where like looking on Ravelry came in for me. This is quite boat necky. And so when I looked on Ravelry, a lot of people had very wide necks.
And you don't love that?
I don't love that.
Yeah.
So what I did, and I hope it didn't screw anything up, let's say my stitches were 100. I had to pick up 100 stitches, but from here to here. And there was 50 stitches were supposed to be in here.
Okay.
So 25 and 25 and then 50. I just picked up a few more here and a few more here and cast on a few less in here. So the actual numbers I did, I picked up 4 more, and cast on 8 less.
Did you make your triangles bigger?
No.
Okay.
You can. You
Yeah.
certainly could, but it's something you'd have to think about ahead of time. And Heidi has a little, she got a Ravelry group and a Ravelry thread on this sweater. And there are ways that you can adjust the neckline. But I'll be honest, I didn't even think about it till later, till it was already done. But 4 stitches.
It looks, just by looking at it, it looks like a nice.
Right. It worked well. And you're really not even supposed to do any finishing for this neckline. But I might do an I-cord. I might just pick up all the way around and do a 2-stitch I-cord to like give it a, you don't need to do anything. It's a really cute little roll.
You know what would be cute also is, I know you don't crochet, but just doing a single crochet around the whole thing.
I can handle that. I'm not that bad.
Yeah. Right? Because then it also stabilizes your neck.
Yeah.
And just kind of finishes it with a little edge.
And if you did do something like this and you thought the neckline was too big, too wide, doing exactly that will pull it in, right? Like if you use a smaller crochet hook and where your stitches are a little bit snug, I did that on a sweater.
Yeah.
I had a sweater like that, and it definitely helped.
Oh, I just throw mine in the garbage.
I don't like this anymore.
Okay, you guys, did you notice we didn't have any lawn maintenance today?
Well, I think it's because our weather, like we've hardly been mowing our lawn.
Yeah.
Things are slowing down.
Yeah, that is true.
Maybe
Does he come
every second week and we're on an off week. Anyway, I can't even tell you how much I love the yarn. I love the pattern and knitting in stripes. Come on.
It's fun.
Come on. Like it's so
Oh my
much
God,
fun.
it's so funny that you do that. I think you must have given me inspiration because like you, that yarn has been sitting on my counter. Yeah.
Like if you feel about it.
Yay, it's from Old Navy. It is garbage day though. And that,
don't you feel like if you love one of these yarns, you'll definitely love the other?
okay, this sweater in the Sunday morning.
Like any of them. Yes. Really gay.
Yes.
Anyway.
Few different colors. I got 2. I got a dark one too.
I have not pulled these out since we got home on Friday. And now seeing them again, I just want to
You want
go
to
knitting.
put everything aside.
And this is in my gorgeous Mrs. Brown's bags in the sienna color. Jodi, give us an update.
Okay.
I love this bag.
You know what I did get, and that's coming in the next week or 10 days? Metallic faux leather.
Stop it.
Pink.
How fun is that?
Pink. I got rose gold, I got gold, I got charcoal, and a blue. Metallic-y, silvery.
Jodi.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
Okay, just really quickly, somebody asked how I'm carrying the yarn. Okay, when I was knitting, I am doing a bit of a jogless stripe thing where I go around with my color and then on round 2, I just slip the first stitch and keep knitting.
Oh,
and
I bring that stitch up to the...
You can,
Oh,
and,
I didn't
and that
know about
works.
the slip
all,
too.
all it does, Jodi, is stretch that stitch up a little bit and
yeah,
bring up
good
the
idea.
jog. It's actually, I think, I was doing that forever.
Okay. All
And
you do is slip the
slip the first stitch and continue knitting. So you don't
I'm
have
gonna
to.
do that.
And I think it's a trial and error too.
Yeah.
Try what you like. But now that I'm knitting in the round, I'm just carrying my color up. So I'm doing it very
You would
loosely.
never cut your yarn.
No, not in a million. No.
Can you
no,
imagine how many...
No.
And
First
she's
of all,
got her beginning... The beginning around is under your arm.
it is at the back.
Yeah.
Like behind my... So, and honestly, I feel
By
like
my
people...
hump.
I think people are too hung up on jogs.
Yeah.
Like it is literally back here. I don't know. It doesn't bother me as much
No.
as I think a
Well,
lot
you
of
can't
people.
even see it there.
Well, here you go. Like this is.
Slip that first stitch, you guys, because it really makes a difference.
There's the beginning of round. Here I did nothing. The first one I did nothing because
Yeah.
I was like, forget it. I'm not doing anything. And then below, it's just a slip stitch. So it's very, and wait till it's even blocked, right? I don't think it's that big of a difference. It's certainly not going to bother me. I might have to throw it in the garbage. I don't know.
You might. You might as well.
Stripes is fun, and just jogs happens. Jogs happen.
Right. I
Right?
mean, I'm not going to be jogging, but jogs and stripes will happen.
That's how you know there's been some kind of a breakdown.
I too.
Jodi's.
I'm knitting with the Quarry Worsted La Bien Aimée.
Jodi.
And so I didn't know what I wanted. I was swatching.
Oh my god.
I didn't know what I wanted to do. And if I'm honest, I have a block with this green with the color combination.
You feel like it's popping out too much?
But
I think a pop is a good thing.
That's what I'm feeling.
But the peach is a pop too.
This is what I ended up with.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So I've got the natural, I've got the dark charcoal, it's almost black. This is the Floro Morganite, and then this is a watery blue.
Hegalia?
Yes.
Yeah. You know you're on someone's website too much when you know their colorways just by like, oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's the whatever.
So that's what I'm doing.
Okay, this is awesome too, though.
Oh, all my stitches.
Jodi, like this. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You're doing the equal stripes.
Equal.
I love your swatch.
Equal smaller stripes.
And then
the swatch. Oh, I'm just losing stitches, but that's okay. I'll pick them up.
That's another thing great about non-superwash.
Yeah.
They're so sticky. They don't go so far.
It's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk about with this. I'm casting on the Cozy Classic Raglan by Jessie May.
Love.
It's a perfect shape for what I love to wear.
Is it your third one?
Yes, the pattern is written so beautifully. With the raglan knitting, sometimes each round can be different, right? So then you wonder when you pick up your knitting, what round am I on?
Right.
With Jessie's, it's a 2-row, 1-row increases in every section,
Yeah.
and the second row is straight knitting. So you're never guessing where you're increasing,
So
where you're knitting.
if you see the little bar of knit front and back, you know you did an increase round.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, and it's not just on the arms on one round, or the front and back and
You
the
increase
arms.
at the same rate on the front and back and the sleeves all
Every
the
time.
Oh,
So
really?
it's only 2 rows. So it's super easy
I'd really like to knit that.
to remember. And the shape's beautiful.
Yeah. Looks great on you.
Here's the decision I made. Because I'm making stripes, this is the front, right? This is going to be, I did a little bit longer of a
like a mock
ribbing.
neck.
Yeah.
Cover the chins.
There are short rows to raise the back of the neck in the pattern. The decision I made was to continue in my ribbing color
I love that.
rather than a stripe, because then the stripe would have been a wonky shape.
Yeah.
Would you have done the same
Yeah,
thing?
I would have totally done the same thing.
So see you guys at the back here, it almost looks like I've got a black stripe started. That's just the short row increases.
So would you consider continuing that at the cuff? Like you would do a little bit of extra dark before you do your ribbing?
Maybe.
Like just to keep it...
Yeah, maybe. And I think I'm going to make it so my cuff and my hem cast off in a big chunk of black.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like continue
yes.
that color
Yes.
blocking.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
This is going to be...
Show us what you're doing. It looks like Floro Morganite's thicker. No?
It's not actually. It's just 6 rows of each. And I think I have one more round of the blue. And then I was going to go to black. Do you think I should do that? Or do you think I should just stripe
That's why
these
it's so
colors?
great with your swatches, right?
I mean, the black's pretty nice. In
I would keep that dark color.
Yeah, I would too. To kind of keep it grounded throughout.
Yeah, I think I would keep it.
So that's what I've done. I haven't gotten very far. And now, if I'm honest, I'm going to cast on the Tin Can Knits one too. So now I'm going to have 2 sweaters
That
on the
green
go.
is so good though, or you can put that in your Tin Can Knits one.
Yeah, the green is incredible. Actually, you guys.
Stripes are magical.
Never mind. I did it into a tube.
Which you can undo if you want.
Okay, but
That's beautiful.
feel that.
Wow.
Is that not beautiful?
Yeah, those are amazing.
That's the whole skein of green. Non-superwash.
True woolly wool socks.
Yes.
So good.
I love it so much.
Do you know what this one's called? Cocoa.
Yes.
Cocoa.
I actually brought it.
Which is a very yellow, limey green.
Oh yeah, you're so right.
Hello from Amsterdam, Kelsey.
Hi. I thought I brought it, but... Oh, yes, I did. You're right. It is cocoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you. If you're worried about the colors, of choosing colors, you cannot go wrong with these colors from La Bien Aimée. I feel like every single one, I could just say surprise me.
I could too.
Right?
It's that good.
You could pick something for me and I would love it.
Yeah, I love it so much.
I really love...
I just started this yesterday.
Jodi, you're
No, I
gonna...
didn't. It's been
Why
2
are
days.
you-
I was just gonna say, ooh, that's quite a bit of knitting. But no, I haven't. I started this a few
But
days
here's
ago.
the thing, half the battle is figuring out your pattern.
Yes.
Then you're off to the races,
Yes.
right? Then you're good.
I was kind of like, are people gonna think that's boring that I'm knitting the same
cares?
sweater? They're not gonna. Let me tell you guys, if you haven't tried this shape, and I sound like a broken record, this Cozy Classic Raglan by Jessie May is the most beautiful classic sweatshirt style
And
pullover.
cozy.
Oh,
It's classic, it's cozy. It is a raglan. No, but here's the thing. And if you don't like if you consider DK too heavy for you, she's got a light version in fingering weight.
yeah,
You can't go wrong.
yeah.
And I agree. I really have wanted to knit them both for a long time. So I don't know why I haven't. I love a raglan. I
Done.
love a raglan. Do you want to hear
If,
Oh, no,
if
forget
I'm
it.
honest, I wouldn't say no to a third,
You're
but
so
that might be a
funny.
little too much. Okay, now I just have tube talk.
Oh my god, is that a thing?
I think it's a thing.
Tube talk.
Yeah, I just thought of that.
Oh my goodness. Well, if I had known, I have several tubes cranked downstairs.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Go get us some tubes, and I'm gonna show the earrings. So Yasmin, who is Designs by Yasmin,
Lovely, lovely Yasmin.
I love her to death.
Happy belated birthday, Yas.
Love that gorgeous woman. Does a feature every Sunday of a new yarn dyer. She's incredible.
I did not know that.
And months and months and months and months and months ago, I raised my hand and said, I'll send you some yarn. And so last Sunday, maybe 2 Sundays ago, was to the Macks.
No.
Yes.
You didn't tell me that.
I don't know. I guess I just slipped my mind.
Okay, we need to add it to our Instagram stories today.
Yes, to
Okay.
the Macks. She's amazing. I think you can still get it. I ordered, she sent extra pairs.
Gosh, that's pretty. You know what? You would think a skein of fingering weight yarn goes pretty far for earring. Like she could probably knit.
Oh my God.
I'd be interested to know how many pairs you get out of like
Yeah.
400 meters or whatever.
So
those are adorable.
We've shown Yasmin's earrings before.
She's donated so generously.
Yeah. These are the hoops that just close in the back. They're super easy to wear. You guys, they're so lightweight.
Oh my
These are the
gosh.
smaller ones, but there are bigger options.
And she does other shapes like diamonds. You know what? There's fiber events opening up now. Everybody needs a pair of
You need to wear these to fiber events.
yarn art.
There's
which
also,
is what these are.
I completely agree. There's also ones that are more solid. So if you want like a solid black or
Right.
whatever, she can hook you up. But these are fun, like rainbow colors.
Have you seen the size of the hook she uses?
You guys, it's small.
It's like the tiniest. She's so talented.
Looks like a porcupine quill. Well, maybe not that small. But
That's beautiful.
love it.
Yeah, super beautiful. I still have my pair. I'm going to wear
Yeah.
them to Knit City.
I love these.
Black. Mine are black with rainbow rim on the inside. And I think she takes maybe possibly sometimes like custom, but I think she's got such good selection.
She
you don't
does
need
do custom. You can pick your yarn color
You
and your
can?
size. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
She's such an amazing woman.
I didn't want to say that just in case she's like,
Well, I
don't take down
think
custom orders.
I think I remember hearing. Like you can pick from the yarn that she's got.
we're talking like we know. Ask
Yeah.
her. If she says yes, great. If she says no, fine. Respect that. She's got beauties in her shop.
She's amazing.
Jodi,
And then
those
she
are
said
awesome.
extra, so we're gonna add one of these pairs to a giveaway.
Okay.
But I mean, I love her so much.
That is something I would never even attempt to do myself. I would be
I'd be cross-eyed.
No, I would be. Why would you not just buy
Buy from
her
Yasmin.
art?
Yeah.
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 Adela said, "Don't be like you," and just say things.
Yeah. That's right.
I don't know what it is with you now.
She probably doesn't.
So
take
and so does this. No, I'm lying.
No, but there
So and so does that. No, I'm
It's
lying.
because I think I heard that, and there is a customization with her earrings.
And sometimes people open these options and close these options,
Yes.
depending on their schedule.
Yeah.
So either
So-
way, she's got a shop on Etsy and go check it out.
Yeah.
Does she have a pattern
No.
on how to do the earrings?
She
I don't
is a
believe
maker
so.
and a seller of this. She does not. That I'm not sure. I don't think so.
We both
I
said
would guess
and
no.
we really don't know. We don't know.
No.
But they're amazing. Okay, something that I used so much while I was away was this little leather, what do they call this?
a clutch?
Yes.
Oh my
That's
God.
it. Jodi, you pulled that out of I don't know where.
You
This
don't wanna
is
know where I
the
pulled
leather Notions clutch from La Bien-Aimée. It is a great size.
It's vegan leather.
It's actual leather, which to me is fantastic. It's going to wear beautifully, and it's going to be one of those things that never go, like it'll just wear and be great forever. But look how much stuff you can put in it. I've got extra cords. This is my thread and maple on the go.
Tracie, that reminds me.
With, look at all the stuff that's in here. And I have tape measures everywhere. In this one, I just happen to have the thread and maple. But this thing also comes in your Notions pouch. I've never used it before.
I hadn't either.
But my sweater needed a couple of different needles.
Yes.
So instead of having them, you know, everywhere, they get caught
Willy-nilly.
hither and to and hither and fro. Anyway, normally they'll just throw them in my bag and they get caught up in the yarn and it's a pain in the butt. So I decided to use this thing. It was so
So you
handy.
kind of packed it to the project you were working on.
I mean, it was just like, what am I going to need while I'm away? Like, here's the little things to put my sleeves on hold. My little circular stitch holders. I'm just shocked at how much it held. So Amy was so generous and treated us to these, but it's always nice to use it.
To give a real good review.
Listen, and look how much, it's not very big.
No.
Compared to it's really not very big.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take up a ton of room if you're going somewhere. But I used that the whole time and I thought, geez, this thing is the cat's pajamas. I would say the cat's ass.
The cat's meow.
The cat's meow.
I think that's a great review because you've actually took it for a test drive.
Yeah, I really did.
We knew when we saw it how functional it would be.
Right.
But now that you've actually used it.
Right. Right. I
pretty
mean,
awesome.
I thought I could stick like, I don't know, sticks of candy or something in here, but no, I've been using it for the needles.
Yeah. I love it.
I guess you could hook little stitch markers too on there if you wanted.
Okay. This next thing, Adela said I had to give it to you.
What? Oh my goodness.
She sent them both to me. I thought they were both for me.
Jodi.
No, I didn't really.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
so nice. Okay, this is so beautiful.
Was it for a
Gosh.
fundraiser?
Yes, it was. So Adela and Thread and Maple, so Sam and Olga, and actually Denise, Earth Tones girl, had a pattern. This was a great fundraiser. But it's oh my gosh, it's so nice. This
The color.
Okay, the full skein is called Thread and Maple, and the mini is called Gritty. Okay, look at the color, Jodi. I don't know why. I am totally in a green phase.
It's you transition from the bright colors to fall, right?
Look at those speckles. Excuse me. Look at the baby Lola. That's so cute. But this was, I mean, we call these sock sets. You can knit whatever you want out of them. You can knit cowls and hats and use it for color work or whatever. But it also, oh my gosh, this set was amazing. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So Thread and Maple, all of their little goodies come in these cute little cotton bags with their stamp. Oh, I love this so much. I love this so much. This is the On the Go from Thread and Maple, and we've showed it so many times. It's amazing Notions thing. So it's got a zipper that it comes loaded with stitch markers. They're in there.
This green.
It's magnetic. So I've never lost anything out of it. They've got these tiny little sharp scissors.
They're super sharp.
They're excellent quality. It comes with 2 tapestry needles, and it's got this little folded thing. I've put a cable needle in mine, and I've actually cut up a piece of tape measure and shoved it in there. Like, this thing is crazy awesome. But look at the embossed Lola Bean logo and the green leather. That's exclusive.
Yes.
So everybody I don't know the deal with this. It's
sold out.
Sold out right away.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's going to be offered again.
Yeah.
But if it is offered, or if you see these things anywhere, like,
sign up for their newsletters.
Totally. And there was lots of warning when these were going on sale. They were for sale, I believe, in both shops.
So if you missed out, it's your own fault.
Right. Wake up already. Jeez. But great gift ideas.
Beautiful.
Great gift to yourself. Anyway, I love it. Thank you, Adela. Thank you. I can't even. It really is an awesome kit.
Yeah.
Awesome thing.
I think I was
I
trying
totally want to knit socks out of this.
I was trying to get Adela, and I wanted to get Gigi to come meet us in Vancouver.
Jodi, they're going to be at Rhinebeck.
2 weeks later.
We're missing out.
2 weeks later.
I know, it's a lot.
Tell them to come for a long weekend.
It's
we have a
lot of
room
travel.
for them. We can bunk up and they can bunk up.
It's a lot of travel.
It is a lot of travel.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, they're totally invited, of course. Yes.
Gay missed it.
Gay missed the update.
That to me is funny.
That is funny.
I wonder if she knew someone that could have hooked her up.
Anyway.
That is
wow.
hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah, it's beautiful,
Wow.
isn't it?
Yes, stunning.
I
I can't wait to knit that.
That's so funny. That part. Yeah, Adela. I fully take advantage. Tracie and Gay are cut from the same cloth. Let me tell you. Because Tracie's like, I'm going to set my alarm for the update. And I'm like, Adela.
I messaged Adela 2 days ago.
No, it's coming. I messaged Adela. she should just invoice me for 2 of everything that comes along.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth. But
Yeah.
it is, that's fair.
It's fun.
Saturday, yeah, it is funny.
It's
It
fun.
is very funny.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Okay, let me show you some. Oh, this was a new colorway I did.
Jodi.
Just for fun. This is gonna
Jodi.
This is gonna be gift knitting. Someone was asking. I'm just doing a hung hem, but I'm not doing it on the circular sock machine. When I finish just the straight tube, I pick up the stitches on the wrong side with a small, like a 2.5 needle, and then I hold them together and I Kitchener all around.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, Adela, yes, I didn't realize it's much quicker than ribbing, so it's partly lazy on my part, but it's a nice fitting,
I agree.
right?
I agree. Yes.
And
It's
then,
very sturdy feeling.
yes.
Yeah.
Because it
Jodi,
kind
this
of,
is
it makes
awesome.
it snug because it's double. Just because it's not ribbing, I think it, for me, it fits really nice. It's a nice alternative.
I love it.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you on that. And this color
Do you see this color? That's
Well,
the Mayflowers.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Jodi, I know. I feel like I can name a lot of your colors off the bat. What is this called? Because I love it.
It's not, these are for you. But I haven't named the color. But I'll knit these for you because I thought I just thought you
They're
would love
amazing.
these.
Yes, I would love.
It's like the softest dove gray background.
So beautiful.
And then it's super, super, super
Your
soft.
speckles are insane, Jodi.
You know what?
People are gonna want that.
I will. You know, I
I
don't have
love the olive. Yes, the
olive
speckles, olive, right? And a little neon.
Yes.
What's that?
It's
Wow.
maybe 2 that mixed together because I only did like a neon yellow, a bright pink, and then the green.
Oh, it's so good, Jodi, your yarns are gorgeous. Isn't that awesome?
Thank you so much.
Totally
I'm
agree.
just having so much fun.
And the Mayflower is ridiculous.
Yeah. So
All of it.
This next week, I'm going to do one more pre-order round for Tracie's sock kit.
That is my job, you guys. My job. I'm writing that pattern tomorrow.
And because people were asking, a lot of people were asking.
I had to. I want to do pictures as I do the afterthought, or as I do the duplicate
Yes.
stitch and the afterthought heel. So I had to stop. What's that?
This is
that another?
This is me being lazy. This is all 4 minis held together and twisted. So I'm twisting 1 instead of 4.
I picked that up the other day and I was working on it, and the colors, Jodi, are
These
such
are your
a big deal
4
for me.
colors, and this is your exact sock pattern.
I was gonna say I really love that set. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put a thing up on Instagram. I would love help
Yes.
naming that sock pattern.
Adela, this is yours. I'm sending it to you. Don't buy it. I've got it for you. Yeah. It's really fun. So people really, Tracie, your sock pattern is ridiculous with those hearts and the stripes.
Well, thank you. It's just honestly straight up vanilla with stripes and then duplicate stitch hearts.
Yeah.
But it's really, I'm having so much fun with the duplicate stitch.
Yeah.
And it's a great technique for sock knitters to know if you want to
Yeah.
mend your socks at some point, but it's also a really easy way to just add some
I love
pizzazz quickly.
Because you can customize it.
You
can
totally
keep
can.
it kind of blank, but then you can add a monogram letter.
You can do anything.
Yeah.
anything. So,
So
that's
that's
really
really
fun. Jodi, you've been definitely working hard.
Okay.
Okay, this is crazy.
Isn't this?
Yes!
Great? This will be coming. I wrote it down.
I think people should knit sweaters in that.
Let me get through one more week and then I'll be full on with the shop. Okay, tube talk real quick.
Okay, this is Patton's Croy. Yes?
No.
What is this?
You gifted me this. Can you guess?
It's Yarn Hero.
Tracie, it's Yarn Hero in a tube.
Adela, thank you. Okay.
Right?
Yarn Hero.
Yes.
So far, I just collected. I have not knitted a ton. This is how gorgeous it is.
Yeah, I thought I needed socks in this.
So she does, so this is her color mix sock, which means there are short bands of colors because you're in a small circumference.
Yeah.
If you get her color mix fingering, the colors are longer. So if you're going to do something with color work in a sweater or a cowl or a shawl, that's the difference.
Yeah.
I mean, you could choose either one for any project, but if you're doing socks, just the fingering won't stripe up like this.
Yeah.
So get the sock one. She does sport, she does DK, she does...
This is the DK Tracie gifted me.
She's awesome.
I love it so much.
Her yarn is beautiful. And actually, you guys, I'm so disorganized today. I just bought more of her yarn. Where the heck did I put it?
There was a yarn. Who just had the update?
I'll show it next time. Perfect day.
Whose yarn am I thinking of? The one that looks like this, marled but different colors. The original.
Whose yarn? Like Spin Cycle?
Spin Cycle.
Yeah.
They just had an update, and there was one specific color, you guys, that was ridiculous. It was like pinks and blues.
Gorgeous.
I missed it.
Well,
it'll come around again.
It will come around again. And the thing I like about this for socks is this is actually has nylon.
Yes.
This is an 80-20, I think, for socks.
You guys, the fabric this DK makes for socks is beautiful. Shane would wear socks this color too.
It's beautiful.
But they're
and
gonna
if
be
you
like-
knit that same DK into a hat, you're still going to get the stripy effect. I can't even tell you all of the yarns that do that, all these beautiful hand spinners and Spin Cycle and Yarn Hero, and I'm sure there's other people out there doing the same thing. They're gorgeous.
It makes beautiful, beautiful socks.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, gorgeous. Okay,
Good.
next.
I'm so glad it turned out nice.
This is one of the spun right round, one of the new ones you gave me.
Oh my goodness.
I wanted socks, but look at how I've got
That's
frills
another
everywhere.
great.
Isn't that beautiful? I don't remember the color. But that's
they were
really-
all kind of like water
Yeah.
themed, hey?
This is gorgeous.
That's gorgeous.
This was one that I did.
That's a lemonade shop?
No, I did this myself.
Oh, you did this yourself?
Yeah. But this won't be in the shop. Too much work.
Jodi.
Too much work. But that's fun.
Okay, that's beautiful.
These were Summer Jams Hue Loco that just arrived.
Oh my gosh.
They're sock sets, you guys.
Oh my gosh, where's all my stuff?
And I don't think they're available anymore.
I know where it is. I gotta run inside. You talk.
Okay.
Talk to the people.
I don't know. These are Summer Jams available anymore?
Nope.
No, they
It
were
was a one-time.
exclusive, truly pre-order.
But she told everybody.
Yeah, that we knew that. But I just wanted to show you guys how these variegated ones crank up. This is, so I don't remember the names, but they're the Summer Jams. There's one. This, you guys, look. This was like, again, this is like a yellowy orange with a black and a hot pink. Is that not beautiful? How fun is it to, if you guys are kind of like neutral with your wardrobe and stuff, it's so much fun to have that pop of color on your feet. This one is not completely different, but it was pops of corally pink, and it was like a real, like a pear, like kind of like a pear color. This one was gorgeous. I can't remember which mini this went with. I don't forget. But Nicole is amazing that when she matches her minis with the different yarn. And look at this. This is like mauve and purple and bright orange, and there's a teal speckle in there. Isn't that beautiful? This. And there was two others. So Nicole has started adding DK sock sets, which are incredible. Because who doesn't love a DK sock set? Okay, I'm just gonna grab one more thing. Oh no, I don't think I brought them. I brought a whole bunch of, I thought I brought all the minis, the contrasting minis, but that was fun. I just cranked those yesterday. I got them in the mail and thought, I'm just gonna crank some tubes. And I don't know whose these are gonna be, but everybody's getting socks from me for Christmas this year. Look, I can see a ton
I'm
of
losing
stuff.
my mind. I don't know where anything is anymore.
A ton of stuff. And then one more tube. This is an exclusive. This
That's
colorway
beautiful.
is going to be an exclusive colorway until after Knit City. I am having colors in Amanda, the Crafty Jackalope / Yarn Bowler booth. I'm just having a few colors. They're making kits with Amanda's patterns
That's
and
gonna be awesome.
Janet's pom-poms.
So yarn pom-pom pattern.
Yeah, and this is one of the brand new colors.
Oh my god. Jodi.
Is that not amazing?
Jodi. That's a sweater
Yes.
in a big way.
Yeah, it's like this is called Knit City Mini Nitty City or something. Knit City Mini.
That's
This
so
was my
cute.
color. I collaborated with Janet for a color, and I've collaborated with Amanda for a color, and
You
I sent one over.
did.
So this is the one that I came up with. I kind of was thinking like, it's because it's Vancouver. It's like where the water
Totally.
meets the mountains,
Yes.
kind of, and that's kind of where my inspiration came from. But this will only be available in their booth until after,
So it's exclusive till after October 3rd.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
This is the
Jodi.
DK. I just wanted to be able to show
What about
them.
an olive pom-pom with that?
It's, yeah. There's a few different colors.
Gray would be gorgeous. Blue, of course. Tube Talk. I love it.
Yeah, let's see Tube Talk for
Tube
you.
Talk. Here we go. I was cranking tubes for a gift, for some gift knitting.
Wow.
This is the Wool Baron. I think, is it called Feisty? Feisty? I don't remember. I wasn't paying too much attention.
It's beautiful,
But
whatever
it's very
it is.
autumny, right?
Yes.
And then I cranked, this is Shirley Bryan yarn. And the colorway is, I'm so glad I live in a world there's Octobers. Something like that.
But look at it fade, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my gosh,
that's just
gorgeous.
one of the 50 gram skeins or whatever. And I've cranked them both. So now I just have to add, and I actually saved, there's another purple. So that's
Oh.
what's going to be the contrast. But I'll use every little bit of her yarn at some point.
I can't tell you how much I've been using my sock machine.
It's awesome. Like, it is awesome.
It is more than awesome.
It is fantastic.
Okay, show me what you got. I'm
Okay,
just
so
getting some
speaking of
stuff
the
up.
Crafty Jackalope, you know how we were talking about, we're going to have to, of course we're going to wear masks when we go to Knit City, and we
Yes.
were like, we wanted a black one.
Did she send?
No, I bought some, but she sent extras. So that's for you.
Thank you. I wanted a black
Black.
easy one.
Sequins. You can go to the Crafty Jackalope. She's got like rainbow sequins, pink, gold, silver,
You guys, hi Tracy.
and it's super adjustable.
I think we should bring this up. Do you know what I mean? Like dress up.
Oh,
You guys.
okay. How great are they? They're so good.
Okay, this has a little, it cup, like, just like a sack underwear. It cups your chin.
The comfort, they're super comfortable.
Because it's lined with cotton, you guys.
Okay, so they're very, very,
And
very
they've got these
comfortable.
little rubber adjusting things for the ear.
Yeah, they're really great. So anyway, if you're going out to all these yarn events, please stay safe. I know we're all vaccinated, but
Thank you so much. I love this.
Delta is screwing things up. So please wear a mask and sanitize.
It better not fuck up us going to Knit City. That's all I'm saying.
Anyway,
I'm going to be there in a hazmat suit regardless. Yeah.
I'm going to have my personal protective equipment and I will see you there.
This is a good mask.
Hey, right?
And you guys, I wear glasses, so I gotta tuck them up a little further underneath so you don't get the steam. I'm not getting my glasses steamed
No,
up.
I know.
That's a big thing for me.
Let me tell you, these things are
I couldn't wear it if it steamed my glasses.
they're my jam. Kind of fancy. It looks good.
Is it or isn't it?
It looks great.
Isn't that the grocery girls? I don't know. They're wearing great masks.
Great. Who are those two idiots? I don't know, but they're wearing masks. Anyway, there you go. We're all
Thank you,
set.
I love
And
it.
Amber has one.
Oh my God, we're gonna be matching. I love it.
Um,
Zach, I'm sending love to your family. His parents tested positive this week. It's scary, you guys. It's still so scary.
It is so scary.
Yeah. Okay, Tracie, we got Bird Street yarn.
Okay, this is exciting.
This is exciting. I would like the record to show this package has not been opened. Do you know my first thought? The devil horns are going to come out. She would never know that it was wrapped.
Okay, let's also say that's not the first time that would have happened.
Right.
Because I would do the same thing. I'll get these things and I'll give it to you, and you'll go, well, how come you didn't open it? Because it
Yeah.
had your name on it.
Right.
She goes, oh, well, I would have opened it.
I didn't. But look, it's like it was a sticker that's not been broken. There you go. So,
Jodi.
Bird Street Yarn, I discovered on Instagram fairly recently.
Thank you.
And
They do great little videos.
They
like
do
Instagram
great-
lives.
It's a husband and a wife. The husband is the yarn dyer and the wife cranks tubes and she does patterns and things like that.
And they're in the UK.
Yes, they're in the
Obviously.
UK. You guys, their color sense is so amazing.
Okay,
And they gifted us
wow.
this yarn. Just a minute.
Look at that gold.
You guys, if you can believe it, I didn't bring my sock set. I forgot to bring my sock set that he sent for me. But
Way
this,
to ruin the surprise.
I don't know if it's a sock set. This is one of the mini sets he sent
That's
for a giveaway. Look at those colors.
That's beautiful.
It's amber and it's turquoise and it's blue.
Like, look how they all fade. You could knit the
Yes.
cutest faded hat, cowl, socks.
On Instagram, they're Mr. B _ Bird Street Yarn. Oh, maybe she sent me
What?
this.
I got minis.
No, this is what he sent me. Never mind.
OMG.
How fun is that?
That's gorgeous.
So he gifted us both minis. Oh my God, pivot. I totally
Hand
forgot.
dyed by Claire and John. Boy, is this ever soft too.
Yeah, it's a beautiful base.
This one is their summer. I was gonna say it looks so beachy. These are the summer vibes minis. That's beautiful.
Absolutely shrubbery minis.
Shrubbery. Shrubbery?
Shrubbery? No.
Shrubbery.
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 So that's what they sent
They're
us.
beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. And I mean, these could be stripes in a shawl. You could do pretty much anything with minis.
Wait till you
People have all those blankies that they're knitting. That's crazy. That's really beautiful. They're all so beautiful.
Look at how beautiful this is that they sent. This will be kept together for giveaway.
Beeswax. Wow.
There's beeswax on the end. There's old number 7 next. There's lunar is the teal. And this is pebbles on a beach.
And so these are all 50 grams contrasts, and this is 100 gram skein.
So
That's a
what
great
a beautiful
idea.
cowl or a shawl, you
Yeah.
guys. This is going to be beautiful to knit and wear.
I mean, lots of people can knit a love note
Yes.
or ranunculus
With
in
one?
2 skeins.
Whatever.
No, two.
Whatever.
That's 2.5 skeins.
I
of
had
yarn.
to break into a third. Just.
But that's 2.5.
Yeah. Oh, then yeah, that's good. That would be
Right?
enough for me.
So
yeah.
that might, you could do a faded, whatever. You could do all kinds
That
of
would
fun
be
things.
beautiful.
Huge shawl.
So check out their website, you guys. It is
Thank you, Claire and John. You guys, that's really sweet.
birdstreetyarn.com. They're very sweet. They're so kind to offer to send stuff for the podcast. They sent us some goodies.
Oh.
And they have
their colors are beautiful.
they have beautiful yarn.
Yeah. Check out their Instagram and follow them so you know what's going on.
Just beautiful.
I always just say to people, follow people, sign up for their newsletter, and you're kind of in the loop of what's going on in their world. Okay, so
the rest in my bag will be for next week. That's right, next week.
we're coming back to you. You'll be sick of us. One more. Okay, Jodi, then I will save a whole bunch of this for that.
Show us something.
Okay, how about I'll show you.
That's amazing. Whatever was in just in her hand.
I know, right? Okay, local yarn. Literally Edmonton, Alberta yarn. I ordered from Ashley, who is Comfy Cozy Knits, and she was doing a travel series of self-striping yarn, and her picture was of Scotland. And this is the Isle of Skye. I'm pretty sure it was Scotland. Isle of Skye with a yellow mini. So it's sort of like blue and mauvey, taupey, goldy colors.
Oh, Bird Street yarn.
What?
They're here.
Oh, hi guys. Thank
Yay.
you, thank you.
Your yarn is beautiful.
And so soft.
So soft.
What's the secret?
Yeah.
So soft.
It's that UK water.
Right? So this is, Ashley is a fantastic dyer, and she's local, and she's such a sweetheart. This was a mystery yarn thing. Like, I didn't know what was coming in the mail. I love it. I think it's actually going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous pair of socks.
I love the blues and the tans in there.
Isn't it pretty?
It's beautiful.
And the one is actually leaning kind of blushy.
Yeah, it is.
Blushy. So she's
Does she always do self-striping?
Well, remember that really cool one that's gray with the orange? Yes, she does tons of self-striping. She does amazing self-striping yarn. Also, amazing tonal yarns.
Okay.
So, Comfy Cozy Knits. Check her out. We'll link everything in the show notes. But it was really fun to just get a mystery skein from so local. So that was really fun.
I do love a mystery.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. When I was away, I needed a needle. When I picked up all the stitches on that striped sweater, like around the sleeves and around the front and the back, my needle was too short. So my husband and I had to go do errands anyway when we were away. I was like, oh, you know, there's a yarn store here in Kelowna?
Jeff's always so good about that.
He asks.
Yeah.
He's like, is there anywhere you want to
Yes.
go? So I popped into Art of Yarn, which I had heard about.
They have a beautiful window. That picture you sent.
Jodi, the shop is great. It's packed to the brim with beautiful yarns, and it's quite long and narrow. Like, it really is just display.
Is it a
after
combo of
display.
commercial and indie dyed yarn?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But like all the things that we love to knit with and
Yeah.
things that I didn't know were around, and it was really fun to just pop in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a gift for you.
Did you stay in it for quite a while and browse?
I have a gift for you.
You do? Should I
Okay,
shut my eyes?
We were talking, I was looking at I have some of that Regia sock yarn that's yak.
Yes.
And remember I said to you, they do a silk, a merino silk. So they had that. So I bought some
you
skein.
guys
This is
will not believe the softness of this
Regia
yarn.
Premium brand. So they've got one that's a yak base as well, but it's mostly
Wow.
merino. This is wool polyamide, 20% silk.
That's a lot.
This
isn't
would
it?
be an incredible sweater or
Look at
shawl
this
or
color.
whatever.
Is this fingering?
Yeah.
I thought I could
hold it
hold this
double.
double.
Yeah.
And knit just a beautiful hat just to highlight the color.
The drape is
and
amazing.
the beautiful yarn.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love this.
Or crank it on a machine or whatever. But they had lots of fun things. So I bought some things I've never knit with before, as well as
What
needle.
is that?
Jodi, this is insane. You should probably keep this. So this is Biche et Bouche,
Yes, it is.
and this is their Le Gros mohair. So I think it's DK.
Are you kidding me? I'm
No.
knitting a sweater in this. Done.
They call this color light green. To me, it's
No,
totally aqua blue.
It's aqua blue.
I got 2 skeins thinking, whoa, this would just be the coolest, I don't know, hat or whatever.
Oops.
But it's 148 meters for 50 grams. You could totally make like fingerless gloves or use it as color work. Like fuzzy
I
color
took a picture.
work.
I'm gonna see what it is and what they have. And
You could probably knit
you
this
guys.
for the night blooms as your color work. Instead of double stranding single mohair, you could probably just use this.
Well, now I've got to cast on another sweater. This is incredible.
It's soft.
What did you picture when you saw this?
Like I wasn't totally sure, but I thought, whoa, I'm gonna need 2 skeins for sure.
Yeah. Did they have a
I
nice
don't
color
know.
palette?
Yeah, nice color palette.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't
Can you
that
remind me what I wanted to buy? What did I want to buy that other? Oh, the yarn. That Tin Can Knits made. Okay.
Rainbow heirloom.
Yes.
Rainbow heirloom. And then I grabbed a crazy Zobber ball because I just love them. And again, one of my first sock yarns I ever knit with because it was at my local yarn shop. And it's, you know, a marled commercial yarn.
You must knit a tube. Crank
How
a tube.
good is that, right?
Okay, you guys, this is pink. Like blush, like ballerina pink with all these different greens. That's gorgeous.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
So, and look, they've even got a little picture of what to expect when you knit it up.
What is the fiber content in that?
It's 75-25. 75 wool, 25 nylon. It's great sock yarn.
Do they make a DK weight?
Yes, they do make a DK weight.
Why aren't we using this for color work shifting?
I don't know. But it would be a great choice for lots of those colorwork sweaters.
Now I'm gonna have to knit another sweater.
And they also got some kind of a sport weight too. So this is crazy Zobber ball, but there's other Zobber balls.
That's beautiful.
All Schopel yarns.
That's really beautiful.
Yeah. And, you know, it's not merino, it's wool, but it's super soft.
See, that's the fun thing about going into yarn stores that you haven't been in before, because they'll carry things that you may or may not be familiar with, but to see that.
Okay, it's virgin wool. I'm like, why is it so soft? It's virgin wool and 25% nylon or polyamide or whatever that is.
Wow, that's beautiful. I can't wait to see that knit
Totally
up.
awesome, right?
That's for, can you do that for Tube Talk?
Sure.
Were you planning on doing that? I don't want to
Yes.
pressure you.
I don't want to pressure you,
But I would love to
can
see
you
it
get it
tubed
done
up.
now?
Yeah.
Anyway, it was really fun. I love going to local yarn shops when I travel.
What else is in there? Nothing?
One more ball for, yeah.
Something. You have a plan.
I have a plan.
Tracie always, I could see her wheels
I
turning.
have a plan, Stan. Okay, so
Let's be this.
I've got a whole bunch of things to save for next
next
week.
Should we do this?
That and
Yes.
okay, but when's the? We could do this next week because that's the end of the thing.
Okay. I don't know
Right?
what she's talking about, but
The
that
thing.
sounds great.
You know the thing?
Yeah.
That's the end of the thing.
Okay. Actually,
Like Tuesday, and then we would be Thursday.
is there an end of a knit along?
Yes, the t-shirt knit along. Okay, how's everybody's
Oh yeah, our knit
tees
along.
and tanks?
Oh,
Tees
that's the
and
thing.
tanks. It is ending next Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
We won't draw winners, of course, until a day or two later, but that's ending next week. So we are going to draw prizes, and we'll share some of those next week.
Next.
We had an amazing donation. We always do, but
What about?
it will blow your
what
mind.
about the box tote hoagie one? Was that a thing we did already?
Didn't you send that to the lady yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
The hoagie box tote?
Yeah.
I didn't know we had a winner.
Oh, okay.
That's my bad.
That's okay.
Really?
Oh my goodness. Okay, well we will just, no biggie. We'll just email her.
Because that
and
was
let-
our last giveaway.
Yeah, we'll just let her know there were some wires crossed.
So sorry. My bad.
That's how it can happen when we're both in email. I'm sorry about that.
Do we have a giveaway for this week?
Yes.
Yay.
We did not have a giveaway last time because
finishing
we
up.
weren't organized. But this week is really fun.
You guys.
So I had summer jams arrive too from Nicole, a few loco.
I'm gonna
oh
go
my
get
god,
that
I
now.
couldn't. I just about died when I saw her sock sets.
I also got the Summer Jam DK mini set.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
So I just chose a couple of sock sets. So if you're knitting your tee or tank, just put everything in the thread that's in Ravelry. And we're going to be drawing a few prizes, but we just hope everybody has...
Even if it's partly done.
Yes, prizes will happen not just for people that are finished, but for, you know, we'll have this one prize that will be for an FO. But these were sock sets. This is Pocketful of Sunshine, which fried my mind. I think it's so beautiful. And this is You Sexy Thing. They're so good with their
Actually, Tracie?
colors. Did you get the same one? Is that what that tube was? Yeah, that looks like it.
This is the tube.
Jodi. Okay, well, no wonder.
Yep. See, you guys? You never know what it's going to look like. And I'm obsessed with this bright orange
Isn't
right
it
now.
gorgeous?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so those were things that I ordered from Hugh Loco from their fun summer jam thing. And
I can't get it.
Did
No.
everybody know there's this QR code to their playlist? It was a
Yeah.
playlist that you could add your favorite summer song to the playlist.
It was a super fun idea.
Never heard of
Yeah.
anything like that.
No, she's pretty original.
And then of course they've started launching their fall palette, which was really fun. And we, Nicole is so awesome. She lets us preview the color to you before the actual day.
Yes.
So she'll have a new color tomorrow, but you'll see it here first. So this is the order of that they've been out in so far. So this one was first.
You guys. So it's a for me it's a bit of departure from her classic fall colors.
So it's called Fall Palette, but it is a color palette.
It's still a super fun, vibrant, bright.
Yeah. It's the new color palette. She's
Yeah.
retiring last year's
Yes.
colors, bringing in a whole bunch of new ones. And this one's called Squad Goals.
And you guys, if you remember, each week when she reveals a new color, then she'll have that on all her bases for you to order
Yes.
anything and everything. But she also has a sock set. So this also could have been ordered as a sock set.
And mini skeins will come,
Yes.
where she does those awesome gradient
Yes.
packs. So the first week was Squad Goals, then Big Yikes.
Look at these two together.
Big Yikes. Do we still have Moon and Turtle book in our shop right now?
Yes.
We do. So we're carrying the Moon and Turtle book. I see questions there. It's gorgeous. You could also check your local yarn shop. But this one's Big Yikes. To me, it's totally got ocean vibes. I feel like that's very like islandy.
Yeah,
And
love
the
it.
next one was Strike It Rich.
You got very fiery.
That's
to me.
autumny to me. Very autumny.
Really phoenixy,
Yeah.
fiery, kind of.
Gorgeous.
That's beautiful.
And then, so those three are already out. You can order them. You can order them on whatever base you want.
The sock sets are gorgeous.
Well, I just think their color sense is really great. It's really fun, really bright. It's nothing neutral so far,
Yeah.
but, you know, stay tuned, neutral lovers, because she'll never leave you out. This week, the new color coming is called Straight Fire.
This is
What?
I love this rusty brown with like the pinks and the mauves and the purples. That's gorgeous.
So, and there's a red in there. Like, it really is such a hot color. And so Strike It Rich and Straight Fire are paired in the mini skein set.
Would this have been paired?
Yes.
These first two?
Those
Okay.
two would have a mini skein, I believe. Yeah. So this is also coming tomorrow. It's the Straight Fire. Strike It Rich to Straight Fire.
She is impeccable
Come
with
on.
her fade kits that she puts together.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
So thank you, Nicole. She's such a great supporter of our giveaways. This week we are going to be doing a Q Loco giveaway, and it's going to include a chicken project bag from Beautiful Sister, and we're going to divide up some of the new colors. It's going to be a really, really fun giveaway. We'll continue with giveaways.
Yeah.
We won't be giving everything this week, but go to Ravelry later today. We will have the giveaway up.
If these are colors you think you want to knit, right?
Or you could knit it and
Gift
gift
it,
it to
right?
someone. Like, you don't have to love it personally, but it's always really fun to.
I hate the colors, but I'm going to enter the giveaway.
But honestly,
It's
these
beautiful.
giveaways are meant to be like a little ray of sunshine
Yeah.
in what is a difficult time, and we're just so lucky to have people that are so generous to share their wares, like Bird Street Yarn,
Yeah.
and everybody else that has been so generous. So thank you. And you can check these colors out tomorrow. Don't go today. They're still a secret.
You guys,
They're a secret except for you guys.
this is a DK set. This is I don't want to take it out
Well,
because it's so
that's
beautifully
right.
packaged. This is incredible.
It is DK Yarns. You can get it on a sock as well. Okay, here's what I think.
Look how it moves to those rusts.
DK and a mohair of one of those colors.
Wow. You
Like,
had me at
hold
mohair.
the phone.
That's gorgeous.
Okay, so thank you, Nicole. And because we've got so much left, and we were planning on getting back on track of next week to be our regular week, we're going to see you guys
In a week.
in 7 days.
Yeah. I do want to quickly just show a few things and let people know that we're having that big sale in
Oh,
our
yes,
shop.
yes.
So before we go, we wanted to do that as well.
We got really excited about fall, and we were like, let's have a sale. Like,
Totally.
let's just get everybody. We're excited. So
Let's clear a few things out.
there was a couple of things that are ready to make room
Yeah.
for fall.
Yeah, we've got some real fun stuff coming,
Yeah.
you guys. Yeah. But one other thing that did come this week is the new issue 10, Nomadic Knits Texas.
I know.
Have you seen it?
Yes, it's
Yeah, it's
so beautiful. Check out their photography is so beautiful. It really is. These are awesome books to collect.
So awesome.
And not only beautiful patterns, but they do little articles. You're going to get articles. There's usually like a drink recipe or something. They're inspirational books. Inspirational books. Melissa and Becky are so great.
Isn't that beautiful?
And if you're new to Nomadic Knits, it literally is a magazine or book that celebrates, it's a region. So everyone is going to have a different place name.
Yeah.
And they get designers and yarn dyers. The designers can be kind of from all over, but it's usually like the yarn from the region, right? So
it's really beautiful.
Really beautiful. So if you guys are looking for that, oh, look at the fun socks. And that is Mustache Yarn.
Oh, they are fun.
Who is Stacy, and she's a Texas dyer. She's awesome. Actually, there's beautiful dyers in here.
So we actually now have Nomadic Knits 10, 9, 8, 7.
Perfect.
4 of them. We've restocked one of them. The number 9 was sold out. So now we have them all. We do have the Turtle and Pearl. We have the new Pom Pom. We have just 2 or 3 or 4 copies of the Pom Pom Summer, if anyone was still looking for that.
Well, I mean, we collect them, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't have it, that's there. And next week, we're going to be doing a giveaway with the Pom Pom Publications, with Moon and Turtle. This Moon and Turtle, we're going to have lots to say about that next week. So we're going to take a peek in there. There's incredible...
Did we not talk about it already?
Not really. We were just talking about it on Instagram.
Right.
We haven't shown the book.
Right.
And how excited we were. These amazing designing twin sisters are Canadian.
Yeah.
Which is very
exciting. They flew
exciting.
under our radar. We hadn't, not that we've heard of everybody, but we hadn't heard of them.
This book is full of patterns that are, to me, the perfect wardrobe. Like things we want to knit for ourselves, other people, and they're all adaptable. Like that's the same pattern, I think.
They've kind of made them customizable where they've taken one sweater, changed the sleeve option, changed the collar option, changed the length option, kind of like gender neutral.
Yes.
For every pattern.
Yes.
But all these customizable options to make it your own. This book is so fresh and so new with their take on these patterns and their customization. It's incredible.
Pattern.
Yeah.
Same pattern on everybody.
I can't tell you enough about this book.
This book to me is really exciting. Really exciting. On lots of different ways, but you and I, we both flipped it open to
I'll show you
the
sweater.
same cardigan and we were like, excuse me? Like, look at that.
That reminds me of an old Benetton.
And
Cotton Ginny or Benetton cardigan.
And if you were knitting that, you could knit those exact same way, like same pattern, different kind of band, but no one's going to know that it's...
Well, look,
you could knit them both and have
This
them.
is the same sweater.
It is, but like different choices,
Yes.
right?
And they're all in there written for it. It's incredible.
It's nuts.
Okay, well,
so next
yes.
week we'll do a little more of a like things we love about the book.
Yeah.
It is available. Of course, we have to bring it in, but we're going to do a giveaway for you guys next week. We'll do the Pom Pom and the Moon and Turtle, and
maybe we'll add in the Bird Street 4-pack of yarn.
Yeah, we'll make a really fun planned thing for everybody.
Yeah. So I'm just going to quickly show a couple of things that we just the 2 new pom poms we got this week. We're having a really rosy last couple of orders. So this one is the most beautiful burgundy and speckled with blush.
Like not your run of the mill, but very easy to wear.
Like look at this together.
Yeah.
Just as
or even
one,
just a gray or a smoky blue.
And then this is another blushy pink on its own. That's a brand new pom pom.
Crazy.
So those are in the shop. Don't forget, this is on sale 20% off. Do you remember?
Still have some. Oh, so good.
And what we've done, because we wanted to bring in some new drinkware, so these 2 cups
I use mine all the time.
Along with the thermal mug.
Yeah.
You can't with the Shopify thing apply 2 discount codes.
Right.
So I had to go in and I took $10 off this price.
Wow.
And these are also included in the price.
So yes, we're just gonna have new ones coming in. We love them equally. We would for sure bring both of these in again. We think they're absolutely excellent. We had great feedback. We personally love them. These thermal ones are glitter. So this one's a black glitter, and the white one is like a holographic opal. Crazy awesome.
It keeps hot forever.
Or cold, right? You could have your ice in there, and it's gonna.
So these are down to $15 each, less 20%.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We're giving them away.
Might as well just be throwing them in people's bags. But they really are excellent quality, so that's great. And then, of course, it gives us room to make some more fun things come to the shop, which is really great. So thank you to everybody that comes and shops and supports us. We are just having a ball.
I do want to say one thing.
Okay.
Again, because Shopify, I don't know why, and I don't. Shopify won't let you have 2 discount codes on top of each other. And I don't know if there's a way around it that somebody else knows about it. So if you're trying to use free shipping, it will not let you because the 20% discount code is automatic at checkout.
Oh.
It just applies automatically. If you've gone over the $150, just shoot us an email and I'll correct the refund, the shipping on my end. I did that yesterday and went through them all.
Okay.
And did that. But if that happens, don't panic. I'm happy to do it on my end.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good time to shop.
Yes.
So this sale will go for a week. Then our newsletter went out yesterday. So those folks knew about it yesterday.
Yeah.
And so it's a week from today. I put a week from today. So Thursday.
Yeah. Perfect.
Next Thursday. So
and these are in the shop.
Jodi.
Those are in the shop, along with a very few other things. But then next week...
Are those ready to ship or pre-order?
Pre-order, but they'll ship by next Friday.
Awesome.
They'll ship really quick. So.
Okay, well that's going to be good timing.
You guys, I have more to show, but I'll save it till next week.
I have tons. I don't know what's been going on. There's so much yarn here.
46 minutes. Jodi,
it's ridiculous. Anyway, and about 28 of these, if not more.
Yeah, we've eaten a lot of them.
Anyway,
do you have these in your car for your drive?
Yes, that's how I discovered them. I've really never had them before.
Really?
I don't trust myself with candy. Yeah, no, because only certain things, like sweet and salty, like these aren't too sweet. I love the peanut butter.
I have some more patterns I printed off, but I'm going to save that for next week.
Okay, so I feel like we blabbed for so long.
I won't have as... Oh, you know what's really good? I'll quickly flash it. This came out.
Oh, I love it.
You guys, if you're looking for a beautiful boxy V-neck classic, Jill Zielinski.
The Sunday Fun Day sweater. DK.
Uh-huh.
V-neck.
Is that not gorgeous?
So cute. And I know they had kits. Dapper Dye Works was doing kits because that is the yarn it was designed in. They do incredible colors. I actually have another one I want to print out for next week too.
Yeah.
Because it came out, but I'll show you right now because it was so awesome. You're going to want to go get the pattern, but so I'll share it right now. It's Vanessa Smith just put out her new jumper, her pullover.
Is she English?
No. She's from the Pacific Northwest.
Nice.
Anyway, it's the Nydia pullover, and she's got it there.
Oh, it's cropped. It's so cute.
It's cropped, and she's got it with not much positive ease. It is your sweater. You can knit whatever you want.
She's really fun. She's fun. Just a lot of texture on her sweaters.
Yeah,
for interest.
It looks beautiful.
It's beautiful.
She's also got a matching cowl, so you can wear the cowl with the sweater.
Kind of makes it look like a big.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
She, I test knit her mitts for her. Remember earlier those Kestra mitts?
Yeah.
Her patterns are so terrific. Absolutely terrific. So
yeah, you did say how amazing that pattern was.
So well written. I mean, I could absolutely see myself knitting this. I would just do a little bit more positive ease and I would bring it down a bit, but that's knitting for yourself. You can do whatever you want.
I'm wearing shorty DK socks right now and slides. Let me tell you. Do you guys ever see those
really
ads for pillow slides? Let me tell you. They're incredible.
Now I'm going to have to see those.
Yes. I don't know how great they'd be for your feet because there's not a lot of support.
Yeah.
But if you guys like slides, they're kind of like crocky.
They are, totally.
But they're called pillow slides, and now everyone's going to get Instagram ads. But they're so good.
I hate that about Instagram.
Yeah.
Because I'll just, even if I'm talking about something but I don't love it, now all of a sudden it's in my feed all over the place.
I don't think I can put my feet. Oh yeah, I can. Look.
Look how nimble you are.
No, it's really
How
moving.
flexible Jodi is.
I'm bendy,
Remember those days you were a gymnast?
said Jodi never. I
Okay.
can't do this leg because my hip.
We better, right, that's more like it.
Oh.
Like my feet are killing me, Jodi's hip is killing her, I get hot flashes, it's pathetic.
No, but it's a good day. I
It's
was so
pathetic.
looking forward to this. I hadn't seen you because you
Jodi.
were away.
And work, you know, we weren't
Yeah.
at work at the same time.
So it was really nice to do this.
We still have enough to do another whole podcast with the stuff that's sitting around here. So
You guys, I have a whole bag of partly knit tubes.
we will see. We'll see you guys in a week.
Yeah.
It
This was
won't even
fun.
be done this episode yet. I have so many fun things that came in the mail.
An hour, 2.5 hours.
Ridiculous.
Love
100
it.
Yeah, exactly 2.5
Love it.
hours. Love it.
Thank you, Star. Thank you, moderators. We couldn't do this without you.
Okay, everybody. We hope you have a great day. This. Oh, my battery's getting low too. It is definitely time to say goodbye. It's gonna be gorgeous here today.
Yeah. Outside knitting.
Yeah, outside knitting for sure. Have a great week.
Bye,
Mwah.
everybody.
Take care.